What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Double Dusted Discussion with your boy, the South Bouse, holding it down with Big Lynch, Donnie Ducats on the ones and twos. Big ups to Lynch and his family for holding it down last week on the pod. I was not here. I was at Shambhala. Donnie, you know what Shambhala is?
I do because of you last year, but I also want to point out that you can't big up Lynch's family if you're a part of it. You're really just congratulating yourself.
Oh, you don't think I could big ups myself? Would that be uncharacteristic of me to big ups myself? No, you didn't.
That was okay. All right, so welcome to
hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, we leave for 1 week, and this is what you do.
Yeah, he comes up with.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Better not kill any of my joke timing with some of that shit. But I'm just saying.
That was offensive.
What jokes?
Okay, you ready?
Quick. I want to say quickly, shout out to the support. You know, the fans very supportive, or the listeners very supportive.
Hey, they were. I saw the comment section. People were really hyped about it.
Yeah, it was. I did my best with what I could do. You know.
Yep. You touched the microphone a lot.
Yeah,
you think
I was just gonna say you turned.
You think people were being nice to you, like because like they like you and you were trying really hard, so they were being nice, or you think they like you because you were actually
trying
sick?
to sun me a little bit, like kind of like they were trying to sun me like a tiny bit. I don't know. Actually,
don't touch that thing, bro.
No, they don't know that he has his like morphine drip actually connected to that. So every time he talks, he's like.
No, this mic happens to be very loose all the time.
Yeah, that's that's a sick name, bro. Loose Mike.
Loose Mike. That's Loose Mike Milner.
Especially if it was hosted by a guy named Mike who's been fucked a lot.
That's
Loose
disgusting.
Mike with Loose Mike. Okay, anyways, I think I saw Loose Mike at Shambhala.
I bet you saw me Loose Mike there.
At Shambhala, I'm Loose Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck you mean exactly, bro?
Bro,
what do you even think Shambhala is?
I don't know, but judging by that video you showed me before,
was there an orgy tent?
Still haven't found it. Well, not there at least. But Shambhala, just crazy party for those who don't know. I spoke about it last year. It's just a nutty party in BC, Canada, in the middle of the woods on a private farm.
It looks exhausting. Like I saw a video that the guy was like, you didn't post anything, or you posted one thing like after you were done the trip, but I saw like, I keep waiting to see your content. I get served other content. It looks exhausting. Like exhausting.
It was.
Like I would be like one day and I'd be like, I got to get the fuck out of here. Like I got to go home.
Well, actually, you know what? You know Brandon Buckingham?
I do.
Yeah.
He does like documentary videos and stuff. He did come actually, and he was there for one day, and he was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And he pieced.
Yeah.
He pieced.
That's jokes. Does he have like an episode where it was like, all right, we're going to cover all 3 days. And then after day one, he's like, all right, we're dipping.
Well, he did film a bunch of stuff, and I filmed a bunch of stuff, and maybe there's a video that could be made there. So I don't want to talk about it from that perspective too much in case there's a story to be told. But yeah, he came and was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out of here. And I remembered I was hanging on to him, but I was like trying to get him to like, chill. And it kind of hit me. I was just like, oh, I don't think like everyone's fully built for this type of experience.
Yeah. And you're making it worse.
Well, I definitely make it worse for some people. For some people, I make it great. But you guys, I thought about you guys specifically. I was like, I did want you guys to come and I pushed for it, but pause. This is a big pause. I didn't even want to say pause. I just took a moment. I just took a pause on that.
Thank
fully.
you. Yeah. Okay,
yeah, but I really badly wanted to make you both come, and that was on purpose though. But when I was there and I saw that happening and stuff, I was like, they don't need this.
No,
they don't like. It's not a thing that they need. Like people go there. People take tons of acid. Like. People are taking ketamine to take the edge off. It's like just a madhouse. It's
I
like
can
straight
barely
up.
Make it like through like a mall experience, like getting an altercation. You think I can handle like, fucked up people at like a place that are like, like here's it. I'm the kind of person if I get messed up, say I'm dabbling, I get like real quiet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like quiet, like I'm tripping on my own.
Why is
like,
this getting scary now?
No, because like
sad.
But like you go to these places and like I just know the dude who's like just he's just got too much to say, and I'm sitting there tripping balls, and I'm like, this guy needs to get away from me immediately. But there's like thousands of them. There's like thousands of
that's the thing. So like people, like for example, people would, like I was with a dude who's dressed up like a cow. And when you're dressed up like a cow, like I was walking with him, I even filmed it. Some dude came up to him who was dressed like a Wookiee cushion. And he had like fur inside and everything. And he had a whole bit. And he came up to my buddy who was dressed like a cow. And he was like, you look utterly ridiculous. And I would hate to milk this joke till it's, and like he's just doing jokes like that, and
like ironically, like fucking graphic tees from 2009.
He's just doing it. He's just got like, he's just jokes, and he's listening to the jokes and he likes it. And then when the guy's done giving him jokes, like he gives him, you know, like a little plastic glow in the dark axolotl sculpted little mini toy thing. And he was like, for you, brother. And then they split, and it's mad hilarious for me because I'm a lot closer to you guys in mentality than I am to this. But fuck, I love good weird. And this whole place is a loony bin madhouse, and like so many people are just tripping on acid, but like everyone's committed to the bit. So the party is like all around you, and people are just like, they're just tripping. And I was just thinking about you guys, and there are definitely excellent moments that would be had, but you guys would have to, a big part of it is, if I really zeroed in, is like you really would have to want to dance a lot more than you guys like dancing. Like, because dancing's like half of what you do. More than half. You gotta love dancing. You gotta like the idea of going to the music woods
too.
Well, there's so many. There's 5 stages there, and then like 2 secret stages that are always playing music. And there's absolutely stages that you guys would find that you would like, with music a lot closer to what you would like.
Can I ask you?
So you would be able to find that at least.
Are you what you're describing to me, if I was there, with all fucked up, like just one weekend, at the end of the weekend, as I like come to out of this like haze, like how much regret and like, oh, what was I doing here? Like, what was I saying? Like, how much is that do you feel right now? Do you feel any of it, or you just move on from that feeling? Or
no, there's zero of that. And I thought about when I was there, how many people must take drugs, and I'm like, oh, I said some weird shit, or I hope I wasn't weird. But in my case, I was thinking about it. Like, I was like, I'm 40 and I'm here, and I'm so headstrong about the things that I'm doing. And I'm really not, I don't have any strong bad feelings about my life right now or anything. So I'm in a good space. And I was thinking about how, like, one of the nights this dubstep DJ Scream was doing a 9-hour set, and they wanted me to come and do something on stage with food. They threw out like cooking a lobster at one point. Who knew what it was going to be? It was supposed to be at like midnight, but then it was going to be at 2:30. And like when they told me, they're like, oh, it's going to be at 2:30 now instead of midnight. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I just want you to know, at 2:30, I'm a different guy. Like, I was holding it together, but like I also like paid a lot of money to be here. So like I'm down to do some shit with lobster. I'm like, but 2:30, I'm a different guy than right now. And then at 2:30, I went there. They're like, yeah, it's going to be like closer to 4. And I was like, just so you know, I'm good. I have no loyalty to the schedule. I will be here. The guy that I'm going to be when I get here is not even like, it's not even me. May as well reintroduce yourself. And I did go back there at like 4:30, and they're like, oh, it's going to be like in 30 minutes. We're going to get some burgers. And I was like, yeah, dude, sure. Like, it's going to be great. And they're like, yeah, you're just going to go out on stage and like throw burgers out to people and stuff. And I was like, yeah, for sure, man. It's like sick. And then like, as like it got to like 5 and the burgers weren't there, I started thinking about it. I was like really tripping. Like, I was like hallucinating and like dancing. Like, and I'm having a great
I could tell in the video, by the way, you look like you're tripping fucking balls.
Tripping. And like, I just was there, and I looked at my buddy who was dressed like a cow. And I'm like, you know what, dude? this is like the exact time in the night. If you've been going all night long, this is the last time you would want to get me in your face throwing a burger at you. I'm like, a burger's the worst. Does anyone here want a burger right now? Like, I wanted a burger 2 hours ago. I was down like, does anyone want a fucking burger right now? And everyone's like, oh no, oh, and everyone's like fucking high. No one's a person. And I'm
this
like,
guy's dressed like a cow throwing burgers.
Exactly. And I'm like, I'm like, you know what? I don't need this, man. It's not a good idea. Let's get out of here. When I go to turn the corner and they just come with all these burgers, that exact moment, I'm like, oh, fuck, the burgers, they're here. I can't see shit. And they're like, give me the burgers. And they're like, go in here, go in here. They push me. I'm like behind the DJ. It's pitch black. I'm standing in pitch black. And if you're really hallucinating, pitch black's not your friend.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. And then they're like, get out of there. They're like, I go into this stage and they like take us out of the pitch black now into the lights, into the next spot. And I'm just like, this is crazy. And
so
all
are
I'm
you
thinking
dealing
is,
with like production people or just the actual?
like a production person that I know, this guy that actually met through Brandon, this guy Tyler, I was with him, and this guy Stu runs the stage, the amp stage. It's one of the stages.
So you're
there.
tripping balls talking to production people, and
Oh,
they're treating like
I
a
told them
baby.
the
Are they treating
They're
like a baby?
straight.
He's chilling. He's chilling. Stu's got like a vape. You know, he's just hitting a vape. I think he's having a drink here and there. But he's like running the stage.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. And I'm like, oh, bro, I know I'm good. But this is fucking crazy, dude. Like, I know I'm good. I know. Trust me, dude. I'm fucking good. I'm just
You're
saying,
basically
like I have so many fucking burgers and I'm hallucinating. And now I'm going to go throw them at people. Is that what I'm doing? What do you want me to do? I want to go out there and throw burgers at people? He's like, go out there with the burgers, dance with the burgers. And I start cracking up. Because I'm like, this is the trippiest thing to have to do right now.
I hate
this
it
is
so much.
the trippiest thing. But I was literally like, this is what I trained for. This is what
I hope you're throwing strikes out there, man.
So I went up there and I'm like dancing. There's like all these wooks out there. So like they're actually like, it was kind of a good thing that it was like a wooked out crowd because they were hungry and down for it. And I saw some people were like, like they wanted a burger. Like this burger costs $25 if you buy it at Shambhala. So I'm basically throwing out $25. I'm throwing out sustenance to some people that haven't had it in like 10 hours. So I'm like, oh, that gets me kind of hype a little bit. So I take a burger and I see a guy who's mad hungry and I throw this burger. And it's like the burger comes out of the paper.
Of course.
And like it turns into like 5 ninja stars of burgers and lettuce and tomatoes and bread, like across people.
It's
like Kung Lao's hat.
I took the burgers and started packing them tighter. And I'm like trying to look for people to throw. And there's at some moments I'm looking at some people and they're like, oh, no, they don't want a burger thrown at them. And like, I understand. Like, I understand. Like,
you're about to catch this heater right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's crazy,
you don't want ketchup on your nice t-shirt you wore to the festival?
You're like, this experience is for me, not you. I'm in control.
I'm throwing these cows at people. And I'm also thinking it because like my brain's all acid and weird. I'm thinking about how like these cows, this is their farm. Like this is the cows are from this farm and they made them into burgers and I'm like throwing at the people on the farm. The whole thing's just so wacky.
Yeah,
and
you took it to a place there.
Yeah, but that's where my brain was going. My brain was on that shit. I'm like throwing those burgers. I'm like, they used to live here.
Like,
the whole thing was fucked.
So curious, like what is the feeling after like days of being at Shambhala? And you're like about to pack up, like you're about to dip out on Shambhala. Like, how do you feel? Is it just like one huge come down, or is it like chill?
The thing is, I don't do coke, and that's like a big come down drug. Sure. And I don't really do Molly. I think Molly is a really big come down drug too.
3 days of Molly might put you in a bad.
I also, I never ever take downers to like. If I take something at a downer, I don't take an upper after to up me. If I took an upper, I don't take a downer. You know, a lot of people like popping pills like to sleep or some stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like they're done. They're like, I'm gonna take some Percocet now and just like chill out for like a while.
It's crazy. People do that. It's it's like really common, and I just like I don't do much that really gives me a big downer. For me, it's my energy level. Like I'm you know how I am. Like I'm a fucking wild and crazy guy. So I'm loud and I'm jumping, I'm dancing, I'm going to this stage and that stage. I'm like, you know, doing all these things. And like, because I am partying, that carries me. But then when it's over, I'm just like, oh fuck. Like I look at my feet for the first time and I'm like, oh boy. Damn. That fucking like. But the last,
did you have any like? So it sounds like you were taking the type of substances that maybe made you have some big reflections. Not unlike myself. What? Do
I have to? Do I even have to?
Did you learn anything new from this experience?
Yeah, you're a bitch. Donnie's a bitch. I was actually, you guys, I was at Fractal Forest at like weird o'clock. So like the sun's kind of coming out a bit, and I'm there. I'm by myself. My group isn't there. I'm
what
at the
color
spot.
was your dress?
They're not there. I was actually wearing this poncho that a lot of people liked. It was just a poncho with like stallions on it, and it was good.
Sounds like you want to get pegged, bro. At Fractal Forest.
I was the pegger. And so I'm at Fractal Force, weird o'clock. So everyone's on that weird shit. It's such a vibe and it's crazy. And I'm fucking there. And this dude comes up to me, tall dude. He's like, you know, maybe like 6'2". It's got like stubble and he also has a poncho on. It's more of like that, like this Aztec pattern type thing. It's pretty chill though. And he came up to me and he was like, yo, fucking no way Donnie's here, eh? He couldn't cut it, could he? I was like, no, there's no way Donnie would ever be here. There's no way he has it. He's like, what a fucking bitch. Swear to God. I think his name was Sheldon. I was really high when I asked. And then he was like, want to do a mystery bump? Oh. And I was like, yeah, man. Let's do a mystery bump.
So maybe you did do coke and Molly.
I pulled it out. No, definitely not Molly, but he pulled that out. And I was like, what do you think this mystery bump is? He's like, oh, like ketamine and maybe like some coke or something. I was just like, let me see that. And I took it and I was like, there's a lot of coke in there. And he was like, yeah, there could be mostly coke in there. And I'm like, you know how I know? And he was like, why? I was like, because I instantly hate Shambhala just a little bit right now. I was like, I did
channeling Donnie in that moment.
I did a bump and I felt like there was coke in there. I'm like, you know what? Like, give me a fucking cigarette. Look at all these idiots. I'm like high on coke now. No, but it was just jokes that he came over and that like he's like talking about Donnie Sheldon. And then he smoked a joint and I bounced. I was bouncing around, dancing around him a little bit, and he's smoking a joint. He was like, you want to hit this? And I was like, what is that? He was like, weed. And I was like, no, okay, I'm good. And he was like, yeah. It's like, it's shitty government weed, so you're not missing anything. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to dance here for like 30 minutes.
I got to say, taking a mystery bump from someone at your advanced age is a really, to me, like that's a 0. I would never. I wouldn't even do that.
That's 20. How you get pegged, bro.
Yeah, that is how you get stolen. So like,
this place, and like I wasn't prepared for it last year. Last year I brought my own stuff. This year I brought nothing. This place is the best place. Like almost everything here is clean.
Yeah.
Like
there's no like bad intentions here.
No. Like also because like it's been tested or people are doing it. Like it's been tested because they have all of that there. Like the harm reduction
huge amount of trust to roll up, no substances, and be like,
brought nothing.
You know what? They got me. The whole crowd here has got me. Everyone's got me here. I trust them all.
Did it happen? Remember, last year I was at your place and I had like a whole fucking thing. I had a whole kit that I brought with me, everything. Loading. Yeah, I had a whole kit with me. This time, like I went with absolutely nothing, and I just knew a couple people, and I knew what was up. And yeah, like last year they had menus and stuff. People come around with menus, and you could test everything there. And also, like I've seen enough of it.
Podcast going. Harley is slanging.
As soon as I know enough of it, when he opened up his vial and I saw it, I was like, oh, he's got good stuff. I was like, it's good.
didn't come out of like a it wasn't like in a baggie or something. It was in a vial. That
wasn't in like a film container.
The baggie, like people. That's one thing is like Coke or powder paraphernalia is on a level there. Like everyone's got, like they had that company Dark Side of the Spoon. I didn't see them this year, but they always post up and they have the sickest little spoons and sickest little devices, and all these people have the sickest things. Some people have these things and it's like,
I hate this.
They like spin their thing.
Angry.
They spin their thing and they spin
this.
the device. They spin the device and it has like one perfect bump in it, and they hit it and then you spin it again and it locks it.
We are so fucked as a society, dude.
This is us. This is our society actually like doing it properly.
Yeah,
there was a way to sustain this type of thing.
Nah, dude, come on, it's enough. We don't need that. You can't weigh out your own fucking bump.
I think
you gotta have a special contraption. Like if someone walked up to me and did a bunch of keychains that were like these things, I'd be like, you need to figure it out.
No, it's just to administer, like people, like you're there. Like I never had a spoon or a device or something like that. And like even like a key was fine. You put it on your hand, but when you're there like all weekend long, it's just like people are sniffing powders the whole weekend.
Damn,
like, and that's another thing.
You know how many microplastics in your brain now from just one weekend is crazy. You might have added 2 more credit cards.
Yeah, you're taking the highway there.
This guy's got an interact machine.
It is direct line. It's the shortcut.
He's got an interact machine directly in his brain.
That's another thing.
He's got, he doesn't have like a credit card. He's got poker chips. He's got like a whole set of poker chips.
It's the same size credit card as you guys. It's just way heavier.
He's built a whole city of plastic.
For those listening,
American Express one.
Apparently, guys, for those listening, we all have a credit card's worth of plastic in our brain.
No, we do. Me and Donnie do.
Yeah, we got Capital One, bro. You're Amex.
You got Lego pieces. You're building a fucking castle in them.
Yeah, I have a small Lego contraption.
You got Fuzi's Lego haircut.
And another time I'm chilling, actually the first night I'm chilling at my spot at Fractal Forest under Chewbacca. And I posted up there.
Mm-hmm. I just want to tell you that, like, I just need to interrupt and say you're gay, but okay, continue.
Nogbar. You know that?
No.
I'm Nogbar. Is what you want to say? Nogbar. It's an acronym.
You're never beating the allegations. Continue.
And it's an acronym, and I would love for you guys to figure it out.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm surprised I don't know it.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'm at Fractal Forest under Chewbacca. Guess who pulls up?
Han Solo.
Luke Skywalker.
No. Think about my last year's Shambhala.
Oh, fucking the guy that only exists in the pills there, Steve or Eric,
I can't remember his name. Yeah,
Bruce.
Generic name. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 syllable name. What the fuck is it?
Wait, who was he?
Wasn't he like a dude that
Chris or whatever, your boy?
I made this joke that
he came by himself when you went to get your drugs sober.
And when you went to get your drugs tested, they weren't actually testing it. They were putting that guy's existence into the pills that you were taking, so you could only see him when you're all on the same drugs.
Yo, David.
Okay.
David.
It's actually more syllables. Okay.
Yeah, but he pulled up, and he upped his drip. He was wearing a Bucky's onesie.
Nice.
It'd be jokes if he was actually waiting there the whole time, like he never left. He's been camping out.
He pulled up and he was like, "Oh, what's up?" I'm like, "The Bucky's onesie, damn, bro." I was like, "Look at you," and he was like, "Oh yeah, I put on so much weight eating a Bucky's," and he didn't look that much bigger, but a touch bigger. And I was like,
"Oh, Big Lynch.
Eating a lot of Bucky's?" He was like, "Yeah, because every time I go buy Bucky's, I always they have the brisket burgers, and it's so good. So I eat 2 of them." And I was like, "You eat 2 of them?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Sometimes I buy more and I freeze them." And I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, you don't do
I was like, "Man, and like you do this like what? When you go to Bucky's?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, like so you live close to a Bucky's?" He's like, "No, I'm 3 hours away."
What the fuck, dude? That's why he stocks up when he goes.
It's still just crazy. And like Buc-ee's is a place where honestly,
You do where it's at.
3 hours is the just amount where I would think I would probably go to Buc-ee's once a year if I lived 3 hours from one.
Yeah,
I really
Buc-ee's,
do think
you
I
eat
would
it where
drive
it's
3
at. You eat
hours.
it in the car. That's not a place. That's not a bring home situation. If you're more than 10
It's an
minutes
eat on the
away
hood
from
of the
your
car.
house.
You eat that on the trunk.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
it's
even getting
like,
that. That's not even going in the
Yeah,
car.
it doesn't,
Yeah.
it's not to be eaten under a roof.
I have a serious question. How many times did you wash your hands?
I wash my hands a lot. I carry
did?
like because like I did Burning Man. There's a level of understanding that I really had because Burning Man is kind of like this on hard mode. So this like you could buy a Slurpee
On hard and rich mode. But continue.
yeah, the both of them are kind of you have to kind of be privileged to do either of these things. Like
No.
Burning Man,
Burning
even
Man
more.
feels like way more of a burden.
Oh yeah. Burning Man. No, Shambhala is way more accessible than Burning Man money wise. It's not as long, and it's easier to get to Shambhala in some ways.
It's not taking place in a fascist nation.
But at Burning Man, like you can't get a Slurpee. You can't buy something like so. You have to have your water with you. You have a flashlight with you because there's no power like anywhere. You have you just there's an element of like things that you carry with you. You know. So at Shambhala, like I'm good to go. I have like wipes with me. I have tissue. I have like Hydra Sense with me. I'm good. Like I am prepared.
Damn, this guy's snorting a lot, dude. He's getting after it.
Well, it's just like it's you wanna be prepared for anything that happens, even if it's not happening.
I know if I went to
Question.
this, I would have been way more prepared, but yeah, go ahead, Donnie.
Well, that's another thing. You guys, like one thing that like I wonder if you would get on enough drugs where you'd be willing to hug a stranger. Cause like I guess like I hugged like 9 people I didn't know. You know, and I can't imagine either of you ever hugging a single person. You know what I mean?
I think you all like. I don't know.
quiet.
The version of us that lives in your head is a little bit different than the reality too.
You would hug people?
I mean,
It
yeah.
was a test. You're gay. Got you.
Shit.
Gotcha.
I didn't hug anyone, bro. You're weird, bro. Go to Shambhala and hug people. Fuck.
Don't.
You actually scared me with that.
Ever.
Don't
It
do that.
scared me the first time. The first time it scared me, I thought I was having a psychotic episode.
You scared me. You scared the shit out of me. I
Did you
hug
bring
people, though.
Narcan?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's
What do
there.
you say?
Yeah, they
no,
have that because they have that. That's supplied.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just said
they
you
do.
showed up
They
with
have- they
nothing.
do have that
They
for
for
sure.
sure have it, but it's
No,
way
no, but
better
it's
on the
Where
road.
you're in BC, the number one place to have Narcan is
where
BC.
but where we are, it's like 10-minute walk from
That's it.
the music.
You
So
could
we
choke
have
to
it.
death.
We have it at our camp, and we know where it is. So like as soon as we got there, like we set it up on our thing, and it's like, yo guys, here's where it is, just so everyone knows. Even
But,
just like not even for your camp, like for some. Yeah, good. That's good. That's good. Yeah,
This is like
they do.
it's
They
like
had.
some AOL shit. Like, what's happening?
I'll be honest, they aren't the best sounding sound effects. I'm not
No,
sure where
this
you
is
got
terrible. This
This
is
get
is
that
like
on
a
some
kid
free
with a
shit?
soundboard.
You know what these are? You know what these sound effects are? This is just built in. This is like basic, the most basic sound effect you can possibly get.
that. Riverside gives this to you.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not that good. Those
No,
sound
they're not.
effects. Kind of looking at the whole website a little bit weird right now, actually.
Fucking river to the seaside.
Time to
Whoa,
transition to the next
you should have
topic,
been doing
guys.
that when I dropped the intro. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
What's sick is it's also right next to a creek. So there's this really beautiful creek that's clearest water. It's so nice, and during the
It's
day,
full
people,
of people's
Beaver
piss,
fever.
shit, and
Yeah,
puke.
yeah.
there's
Dirtiest
definitely
people
there's
ever.
definitely piss in there, but there's no shit. There's no puke. People don't even go in with suntan lotion or anything. People don't bring
Okay,
lotions
yeah.
in there or
That's the proper
soaps.
way.
Yeah. Like people are respectful of
Where are the
it like
bears
that.
at though? Too many
There's
bears there.
bears. There's bears. Yeah, there's bears.
Now, if you're tripping balls and you run into a bear like a cougar, now that
Cougar,
would be-
man,
It would be
neither of those
insane.
animals is coming near that
they're
much
terrified.
noise,
Yo, it's the craziest noise to them. Must be fucking crazy. And what's really crazy
what if
is
they
when-
have like beaver fever or something? They do it.
dude. Bro, beaver fever is just shitting yourself.
I had
It doesn't attack the mind.
Yeah,
I had beaver fever.
Maybe they got rabies. Who knows, man?
there's the food there is actually so fucking good. like the food trucks.
So
like,
good that
bid.
you throw it at people off the stage.
So
Well,
good that
they
you
gave
filmed,
it to
not,
me.
you filmed not exactly one video for the fucking podcast while you were
Did you
there.
bring
did
Chef
it.
Boyer D?
I have a ton of videos.
Okay, where's
I
the
got-
food
I got a
videos?
ton of
Like,
good
did food
videos.
reviews?
Well, yeah, there was fried chicken bannock there. And
Bannock.
yeah, and it was like
That's
with
wild.
a nice piece of fried chicken and some slaw and a pickle. And I literally got it 3 times. There's a dude back there. Shout out to Austin. This guy was muscles glass shooting the guns on this guy making this fried chicken bannock.
But was there actually bannock involved?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it was like a
it,
bun, like
it was
bannock
like
bun
they used it as like
situation?
like a little like you just grip it, you know?
Yeah.
Grip and
And
rip
it was
dude.
great. They also had cinnamon sugar bannock, which I got, which was great. They had a donair wrap, which I love. I never get the poutine there, not last year or this year, but the
Yeah.
line for it is huge. They must bring in like literally $250,000 in profit there because it's like 20,000 people and they're just like a lineup for poutine all day long.
We should invest.
We should. I'm telling you, if there had been a time like if I had like set up a food booth there in 2013, shit would have fucking
Like bacon dogs.
yeah, bacon dogs. Keep it simple. Keep it
Angry
simple.
French
Well,
Canadian.
it sounds like you had a really
I also
Good
went
time.
on stage for these guys, Panio and Loeb, that I know from Halifax. And I went on stage and Chaos was there and I threw out lube. And you know, Chaos, you remember that guy? Every day is Saturday night, but I can't wait till Sunday morning.
was Sean Desmond there too?
Oh, fuck, I wish. Dude, that'd be sick.
Was Cardinal official there?
No,
No, that'd be sick too. But yeah, and he was singing and I was like throwing lube out on stage at people. That's what they like. They want me to go and throw stuff at people.
They thought you're the diddler now. This guy's fucking pumping out with KY. Come on,
They
dude, you
did.
can't
They
come out
also
with that,
they
Johnson.
I got
Diddler.
one of the stages there. The Village is very wobbly music. Probably like the biggest artist at Shambhala was at this stage. It was really like it's a type of
that?
music. Like it's really crazy. Like the bass is
Who's the biggest
insane there.
artist?
I'm trying to remember what his name was.
Damn, not that big then.
Well, it's because it's not my style music. Just like last year, the biggest artist was Subtronics. Like that just was the most people
That's what's
at
so
a
funny
show.
about EDM though, is you'll be like, oh, this is not my type of music. It's exactly your type of music with one more bell, and you're like, that's what makes it not mine now.
There is a lot of differences between these music.
All
Like,
I know
it
is
is-
that
it is
I
really
have an
crazy.
It's all
ex-girlfriend
the
who was-
same. It's all the same, Harley.
Is drum and bass still popular? My ex-girlfriend was like, love drum and bass.
Millennium. Yes, and drum and bass. So the stage I'm talking about plays like drum and bass.
Because
All types of
none of
bass.
this is really my scene. Like I would, if I was fucked up on drugs and I was roaming the woods, I would definitely be enjoying the music. But
for
it's
me,
not
this
like
is the closest thing to like headbanging, kind of like when it's bass and stuff like that. And
I knew me and my ex were gonna break up as soon as I found out drum and bass was her favorite music. I was like, nah, it's not gonna work.
yeah,
we're
that
too
is
different.
crazy. Drum and bass, drum and
We're
bass.
way
Like
too
it
different.
is.
We're
It's
way
like
too
this
different.
Capulets and the
stage.
Montagues.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
stage last year, I couldn't spend any time there because I lost my good earbuds. So I had a pair this year and I had to like, there's 3 settings for them and I had to put them on the max. And even sometimes then I would still like just block my ears because the bass was crazy. And there's people there that don't have any earplugs on that are like lying on the speaker. Because what's really interesting about Shambhala is
Shambhala.
like you could touch the speakers at every stage and that's insane. Like they don't let people do that. You can't touch a speaker. I've never seen, it was one of the first things I noticed. Like I got up there and we walk up right to the speakers and some people are putting their heads in it. Some people like have a balloon
Dude,
floating
you know
in
how
front
much
of it.
X I have to be on to be putting my face in your
Yeah,
speaker.
I'm
That's
gonna
like
hit that
playing-
brown note instantly. At that point.
Like,
But no, it's so insane.
you
Like some
gotta be
people lie
fucking
on it.
vibrating.
Dude, these things like these sound systems are like fucking like $1 million.
yeah, it's like
These
basically
speakers
like
are
a
crazy.
Nissan in 1995 or something.
Yeah,
What the
there's
fuck?
people that lie. People lie on these speakers. And
Sorry, 2001.
there was one part where I was like at the Village. I had to go there when I'm by myself because like none of my friends like that type of music, but I do like to experience everything. So I was there and I was right in the
Yeah, you
middle,
do.
and I couldn't believe how dangerous it was. But, and I don't know if I'll be able to explain this properly. What happened at one moment is the lows, the bass were jacked up so bone shakingly high that it was like, and it was crazy, but it was completely absent of any mid frequencies. And it had these super high frequencies that sounded like many basketball shoes on a new basketball court. And it was like, just like the beat was like the, and like the basketball sounding squeaks. It was so fucking crazy. And it's funny because like sit there and I'm for like a millisecond. I'm like, what song is this? Like, it's not a song. It's like a fucking crazy experience.
Yeah.
I did get hooked up with backstage passes there to that stage because every stage has their own. So like the amp, I had a backstage pass.
Pass is just putting your head in the speaker.
No, you get access to that in the front. I just went in the back to grab like a water bottle.
You just like hanging out with the artists?
Well, the artists are there and stuff, and you kind of have a shorter line for bathrooms, and you have like get access to like a bar back there, and sometimes
open bar or
what's that?
Open bar?
Yeah. And and it was like this stage was a really popular stage. It's also really in the middle there. So the guy that hooked it up for us, these passes, he gave us the pass and like he signed the back of it. And I was there, and I think I got hooked up like through Brandon, and we got back there, and he was like, oh my God, he was freaking out. He's like, oh, he was like freaking out. And I'm like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? And like, he was fucked up
Tripping.
on, he took a bunch of drugs, and they were like,
Nice.
oh yeah, he doesn't like bass and he doesn't like stimulation.
So
And,
why is he at Shambhala, bro?
Because he was going to do a video, but I was like, ew, he's tripping, and you brought him to the fucking most insanely based out spot like in the whole country right now. I bet you there isn't anywhere else in the whole country that has the bass going on right now, and he's backstage, so he's like right next to the speakers, and he was like running around like these guys came up and they're like, you guys supposed to be here? Because we looked really not supposed to be there. He was like, you guys supposed to be here? I'm like, I was supposed to be there. And he's like, no. And then like I took out the card and I was like, yeah, we have this. And he was like, no, like, I don't know about that. And then he took the pass and when he flipped it around, the guy's signature was there. That I told you, the guy that gave us, and they were both like, whoa, okay, that's legit. And they gave it back to us. We're like, thanks. And he's there like, oh, like screaming still, but they're like, oh shit, yeah, you got a legit pass. You guys are good. Do whatever the fuck you want here. And he was like,
help this man.
Yeah, someone turn the music off.
Honestly,
turn
I
it
had
down a
him.
little bit. Get some midtones.
Give him
What's crazy is no, he had earplugs over, and he had Apple AirPod Max earphones with the noise canceling on over that. He was like really stocked up on like stimulation protection, but he was just really at the core of it. But yeah, I walked
He's one line too deep.
I'll tell you one thing. I really like that guy.
Yeah, sounds like a guy you would like.
It was chill. No, when he wasn't doing all that, which I was like, I was a little crazy, but like he was chilling. He was a chill guy.
Harley, why don't you give us a
shout
list,
out to
bro?
his family.
Yeah, shout out to him, dude. Give us a list, dude. List of all the YouTubers doing blow at fucking Shambhala. We want to hear it now. How many YouTubers in the Hall of Fame are high on coke? That's a big one.
You think Anthony from Smosh ever did a line?
He's cool. He's a cool guy.
But Ian didn't. Ian's a very cool guy.
Like we know what, but low key Ian doesn't look like it, but he for sure did the most.
No,
allegedly.
No.
Ian gets it in there. I know he looks. I saw a picture of him. I'm like, you know what? Now, like, I have a picture in my head of Ian right now from like a Smosh Instagram post, and I'm like, that guy is killing it.
What about Ray William Johnson? You think he does go?
Oh, yeah, of course he's dropping N-bombs. Are you kidding me? Either that or he's like fucking Chris D'Elia, dead sober, just being a creep, allegedly.
That's the scariest thing about him, huh?
Yeah, that's fucking
that he's
weird
just like,
ass behavior.
Like he's on in there. He's always on in there. Like this.
I wanted to. I'm happy you had a good experience. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to have
Oh
you
yeah,
back.
one last hell yeah.
Great to
Hell
see
yeah. One
you,
last
yeah.
thing. You know what a totem is?
Yes.
Yeah, people have totems. They're like if you want to see your friend, like they hold up a stick with something on it.
Mm-hmm.
These people had this one. It was a cat like sucking its own dick.
Okay.
It's like licking its own balls.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. Just want to say shout out to that totem.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out, dude. Shout out from the Double Dusted Boys.
Let's take the next caller.
Yeah. Well, I was glad to not have you guys around for 1 week so I can get to the food news because
I was here. I just couldn't get access to the mic because
I did say that, Donnie. I did let them know that you would have loved to have partaken in the food news.
I know. I listened. I know what you said.
I don't know where to go. There's another story that's just really burning right now, but I got to get this one off because it's really, it is the biggest news in snacks ever, and I have a sneaky.
I don't think it's that
suspicion-
big news, by the way.
They're
Blowing it up. Oh, you're a mark, dude. You're a mark. You're falling for their shit
you're
right
tripping.
now.
Listen,
You're tripping. So, in response to the crackdown on food ingredients, Mondelez International, Pitbull's niece, and Hershey are dropping an Oreo-Reese's collab. And so, as you can imagine what that looks like, it's like either product is getting the treatment of the other product. So you're getting like peanut butter filling in between an Oreo.
that's whatever.
And you're getting like a Reese's chocolate 50-50 with Oreo bits inside of it.
That's the real news.
That's pretty interesting.
That cup
I
It
think
is,
Oreo
it
is
is
good
much
too.
better, but
So like they're not the same company, but I got to point this out because it's hard now to distinguish like snack companies. Mondelez International and Hershey's are two distinct companies that have come together.
that's what's interesting about this is like
Yeah.
you're getting. It's not like collabo within.
No, this is like the
within their
CMO from one
company.
company and the CMO from the other company had to call them up and they had to clear through Brian
Shit,
Nichols
there's
first.
a lot of fucking bureaucy involved in
It's
that.
huge. This
I
is
would
like-
love
happened
to
on the
see-
golf course for sure.
That's
But no,
why,
literally, it
to
probably
me,
did. It probably
this
did
is a
happen on a
sign
golf
to
course.
me this is a sign that the Maha movement, the rising costs in cocoa,
Don't do this.
all the rising costs in cocoa, the like general like
You're in
price
love with the
increases
cocoa.
everywhere. People, they're like, damn, we really got. They've had this one in the tuck for at least 10 years. They're like, we should do this, but you know what? We're making so much money selling these bullshit fucking food. Like, we don't need to. And we finally reached the point.
Who's
Where
this
they're
better
like-
for?
We got to pull this out.
This is a 50-50 deal or what?
I was wondering, so I figured they're both manufacturing their own products with it adding the other person's in their own facilities and selling. And I feel like you sell your product, I sell my product, and you just take whatever cash you get.
Because they're kind of in different spaces.
Oh, yeah, you think. Yeah, one's at gas stations, the other is at the grocery store.
Right.
Well, did you see all the formats? They're giving there's a bunch of formats. They're
Oh, it's
also
not
giving
just these two.
No, they're doing they're doing
packaging wise, like you could get 4 cookies at the gas station kind of thing in a little wrapper.
No, you can get like the bag, like the Reese's bag, where like it's not quite like a flat Reese, it's more of like a cup. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the mini
They're doing
cups.
that. Yeah, they're doing that. They're doing like
Bro, shout out to the Trader Joe's mini cups.
Yeah, those
God,
fucking cups are
damn
scoop.
it, man.
Yeah, Trader Joe's peanut butter cups are even the
Milk
dark chocolate ones.
peanut butter cups,
Even
but
the
not
dark
the
chocolate
mini
ones.
ones. The ones that are like the size of like a quarter but thick.
I feel like I'd fuck up the Oreos. Oreos you can just eat way more in one sitting. A Reese's peanut butter cup, I can eat a lot of them, but they do have a limit because they're so sweet.
I know,
It's
but
so
this
sweet.
I want 3 or 4 of those cups right now. Like the cookies, sure. If they were there, I'd love to try them. But
Listen,
it's
these
like,
are two well-known multi-billion-dollar brands coming together to make our lives not better, but wetter. That doesn't make any sense. No,
I feel like every Oreo we've tried, every time we got excited about an Oreo, it was kind of shit.
Maple
fuck with,
Oreo
like
is
golden
good.
Oreos are good. There's all
Yeah,
Oreo
golden
flavors are pretty
Oreos.
good. But
None of
Oreo
them
Thin is the
equal-
ultimate.
I don't like
format.
birthday cake Oreo. It's the shit Oreo.
Birthday cake sucks. The Sour Patch Kids one was ridiculous or whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck.
that was
You guys
weird.
don't think that they're finally realizing that the people this is like a distraction?
From
This
what?
is like-
The Epstein files?
Well, it's hard to distract from that. You know what? The cane sugar and Coca-Cola was trying to be a distraction, but unfortunately, it's never stopping.
No.
That's it.
Unfortunately. Pederism
it's-
is bigger headline than.
No, they're the best to see on the side. The best to see Trump being like, "You guys are still talking about this?"
Yeah,
He's like, he's like, "What?"
And then
He's
he
like, "You guys are
calls the
still
people
talking
that are
about this?"
the people that are talking about his former followers. We're actually quoting
Dude,
shit. This is going to sound so old because we're already quoting shit from 2 weeks ago, right?
I know
now,
this, but the second he brought in his own person, his like personal lawyer, his like defense lawyer that he hired on like into the DOJ to go and interview her, I'm like, this is bad news. Like, this looks
No,
so
the
bad.
bad news. Oh, to go and interview Maxwell.
Yeah, like to go see Ghislaine, it's
Well,
like
'cause-
his defense lawyer is going there, his DOJ
Exactly.
is like,
And now
holding all the
she's gonna-
cards. It's like, what?
And now she's gonna fucking perjure herself and say Trump had nothing to do with any. Well, I don't know what the fuck he had anything to do with.
Yeah.
I actually don't think he was like pedo shit. I just think he knew about it allegedly.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but it's a wild accusation to be like he was with kids, but he definitely was around this.
Let it
fucking
go,
shit.
bro. Just let it go.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
You're
right.
It's
No,
pretty, but
no,
like,
Lynch, stop.
A lot of people have been saying that too. They're like, let it go.
By the
No,
way, you
more
see
important-
Harley, we were talking about Epstein. Harley goes off screen, comes back and says, let it go. He just got fucking punched in the stomach by Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
even Joe's questioning it now.
Even
But
Tim Pool.
Joe's like, you know what? They can't say anything because someone's going to kill them. It's like, bro, like Joe's fully compromised. Unfortunately, I was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Him and Tim Dillon. Both
Tim
compromised.
Dillon, oh my God.
Tim Dillon. It's hard to watch.
It's
It's
hard
hard
to
to watch.
He took his hat off.
Tim Pool, I watched that.
Tim Bull,
What-
but Tim Dillon,
yeah,
Tim
it
Dillon
does.
is
Tim-
hard
Tim-
to
yeah.
watch though. Like his copium is like, this is the truth, guys. I'm gonna tell you something about celebrities. They all lie to you until they get to the top, and then they're like, oh, there's nothing to see here. We're all friends. Like they're happy to hang out at the White House. They're happy to maybe go on Air Force One. They're happy to be.
Is that what it's
surprised,
all
though,
about?
that people
That's
that
what it's
build-
all about.
I think like once they it's like I don't believe any of these people on their way up. They're gonna say whatever, and then the second they're there, look at the two
Cash
cronies.
Patel
Look at
and
Cash Patel
Bongino.
and Bongino. These guys literally made tons of money being like, look at FaZe Banks now.
Well-
no, they made tons of money talking about the Epstein files nonstop. And the second they were put in power, they're like, oh, dude, there's no files.
Then they
They've
released
changed it
the
for, like-
video with the minute missing. Like the
And now
whole
did
fucking-
you see that? Now they're saying that minute does exist. Did you see that?
Well, why wouldn't it exist?
Because they were saying that it would.
Oh, it
their excuses
malfunctioned
that
in that moment?
No, they're saying that at midnight, and when it turns to midnight, you lose. It like stops and then starts again. And there's time, and now there's reporting saying that there is apparently a minute that was taken out.
It's so
Anyways,
funny.
one more
Like,
qu-
how
before
does the
we get too
clock,
deep on
how does
that.
the clock affect the camera? Like that? It's just like.
Well, remember, dude, when it was going to be 2000, the whole world.
I was gonna say
So-
this is literally Y2K logic.
Yeah, Y2K. They're like, what can we look back in history? What were people fooled by before?
Yeah.
They're like,
Once
oh,
the clock strikes midnight, we don't know what
Computers are
happens to the
done.
camera.
yeah, the computers can't handle the change
Yeah.
to the 00.
And like he
it's a
kills
restart.
himself at midnight, like it's a fucking Grimm's fairy tale. Like,
Before we get too deep down this road, because I do want to talk about FaZe Banks.
Yeah.
There,
yeah,
Hershey
you got to
has-
catch me up on that.
Hershey, this is how you do. I know I was saying like this whole Hershey Oreo collab, which I want both these, by the way. Instant cops. Instant cops.
I forgot. We're so deep into Epstein. I forgot we're talking about Oreo
Listen,
cookies.
this is the only podcast where you get the food news and you get an interlude breakdown of the Epstein files in between all of it. Now we're coming back around to it.
Epstein
yeah,
killed
tell me
himself
about the-
directly.
No,
Epstein
Hershey
killed
was
himself
caught in
directly
4K.
at midnight. And what were we saying? Peanut butter Oreos.
Yeah, he didn't get his peanut butter Oreos in time. He missed out. I know the
Okay, go.
One thing about Epstein, he would have loved this collab.
yeah, he waited.
Yeah.
He's like one of those guys who's dying. They're like last wish. He's like, I wanted to be there for the final snack.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
Epstein
The
and
hugest collab.
Popsicle
It
are
was,
collaborating.
Hershey
on an
was-
egg-shaped popsicle you can suck on.
Oh, that's bad. Hershey has been caught in 4K because I actually remember this ad. Remember they were pushing this whole like when you have the perfect combination of chocolate and peanut butter, you don't mess with it, and
Yes.
You eat it.
Yeah.
Ted, they were doing this a decade ago, and now they're like, nah, dude, we're gonna collab with Oreo.
It's true. They used to cope with their like non-collab invites to be like, you can't improve on this anyways. And now they're like, how about we switch colors, size, thicknesses, and fillings?
Yeah,
Who do you
well,
think
they
makes
switch it up a
money?
lot. They've been
What
switching
product
it up a
sells the
lot.
most?
Which one?
What,
What's
between
that?
Oreo and Reese's?
Yeah.
Oreo.
Yeah.
Oreo, I think Oreo.
Yeah.
But I never had an Oreo at the movie theater.
Yeah, but Oreos, they just have.
Are
so
we
many,
talking
like,
total? Like everything?
you know what? Just
Reese's
consider
cups, ice cream, cereal.
just consider the real estate that Oreo takes up in the cookie aisle. It's pretty significant compared to like a Reese's.
Right.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
you have people like going to Walmart and probably buying fucking dozens of boxes at a time.
At Shambhala this year,
Yeah.
at like 7:30 a.m. in Fractal Forest, I was with Colin. He was dressed like a spaceman. And this dude came up to us and he was like, yo, guys, check this out. And he opened his
drop?
bag and opened it up. And he had a fresh box of peanut butter O. Henry chocolate bars.
Oh, that's fire. That's
And
good.
he
Wow.
opened it up and he was like, grab one. And I was like, yo, sick. And then as soon as I bit into it, I was like, that was crazy. I bit into it and it never, ever tasted or felt like that in my mouth ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Was this
And it was
welcoming or not?
just so different. It was like airy and crispy and crunchy.
Oh, yeah,
And it
you
was
discovered
so
it. He
loud.
He gave you
So
styrofoam?
loud in my skull. It was so loud in my skull chewing. And then for like the next 2 hours, I was obsessed with the remnants in my teeth. I was hyper aware of every single little peanut piece or chocolate that was in my teeth.
Every penis in your teeth? What?
Dude,
Yeah,
Lynch,
buy
when
it,
you
buy
were
it,
talking
buy it,
about
buy it,
the when you were talking about the O. Henry bars,
Shout out.
getting those boxes,
Yeah.
I remember going to visit Harley in Toronto and like sleeping in the basement with
Oh, yeah.
those boxes.
Where all the boxes of O. Henrys were? Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember
Dangerous basement.
I think there was one night where I had like 2 or 3 of them.
That I destroyed.
And then I
so
was
many
like,
of those.
oh man, I am not. And I was staying there for a few days and I was like, I'm not going to have another fucking chocolate bar the whole time I'm here. I think I had like 2 or 3 more that night.
Yeah, I was
Before
going to
bed.
say, no way you held up on that. They
You
were
know, 'cause
taking
those
my
actually-
signal.
those go
I think
down pretty
before
easily.
Before bed, I had one of each. I had one.
It's almost like a
one
protein
Reese's.
bar. Because like I said, like a Reese's is like too much at some point. You're like, you eat 7 cups. You're like, oh God, like
I don't
You
know.
like 20.
Cups I could destroy.
Well, what do you pick,
endlessly.
Reese or if you had to eat one and you couldn't eat the other ever again?
Like yellow.
What are you picking?
Yellow wrapper O. Henry versus Reese cups.
No, Reese or Oreo. This is the battle because they've teamed up
Oh, overall,
Oh.
forever, Reese's
forever.
or
You're
Oreos?
like, I gotta drop one. Like
Reese.
it's
But
a
hold on,
lifetime
does that
battle.
mean?
I'm-
But can I get an Oreo Blizzard?
No.
Okay,
Or you can't.
That's
Oreo
fine. I
cannot touch
usually
your
still-
lips ever again.
I still
It's
choose
literally,
Reese.
it's like you have to
I
turn
think
down
I
any.
prefer Reese than Oreo.
Yeah.
Like Oreo, when it would suck for me
Why,
is
more
if
protein?
I'm at a place and they have a delicious Oreo cake and I don't get to participate.
Yeah,
and there's
like
a
an
lot of
Oreo
Oreo
cheesecake.
cakes.
Because
There's a
Oreo and ice cream makes way more sense than Reese and ice cream.
But I do. But
That's
for the last
truth.
few years, I've been getting Reese's peanut butter cup and chocolate chip cookie dough as a Blizzard for like the last
insane.
3 years.
That's insane.
Score.
Do you think
is
that's
the
insane?
supreme
That Blizzard?
I just think I find Reese. You know what they do? They add. I think they add like more syrup
Pieces
to it
of
or
chocolate.
whatever. It's just like so. No, I don't mind the piece of chocolate. It's too. It's like too
Peanutty.
much.
Yeah.
It's too much
too
like
peanutty.
peanut butter taste. I like a vanilla base with whatever the mix.
I do a
of
vanilla
the-
base. I never change the. I always say Blizzard with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Everything's
Like I
vanilla
don't
base.
like when
Fuck
they
a
do when
chocolate
they
base.
do a chocolate base or like a peanut butter base. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like
think
when they
Reese
do the filling
ultimately-
either.
I'm all about those gains, so like I need that peanut butter action.
Yeah, exactly. It's pure protein. It's pure.
It's got to be the purest of the.
It's
no corn
pure.
syrup. No, there's no high fructose corn syrup in that.
Your
No
build
way.
it goes direct onto fucking bicep circumference.
Yeah, exactly. Not like it's like as if you put cane sugar directly into it. Okay,
Tell me
so
about, tell me
we got
about
some
FaZe
Reese's
Banks
boys
though.
over
I
here.
think I missed all of that when I was at Shambhala.
There's so much. No, it's just going down right now.
Who are these
And,
people?
So this is in our world, Donnie. So just sit back and relax.
Okay, good. I'm gonna piss while you do that.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting everyone know.
What an idiot.
I mean, we're familiar with FaZe Banks, of course. He's the original or one of the original FaZe, maybe the most famous FaZe member, I think, because he crossed over from like being FaZe Up to like
young entrepreneur
vlogging with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he went from FaZe Up to being like, I mean, one of the more popular vloggers, like content creators in like the mid 2010s, maybe. Anyways, he also is like the biggest pusher of crypto. NFTs specifically too. He was nonstop talking. And I have this particular thing where I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, shut the fuck up. Please stop talking to me about it. Like I had like, and you may be right. I don't care. Just stop telling me. And I've always maintained the biggest scammers I know in my life talk about crypto the most and like NFTs the most.
NFTs
and
especially.
The most. Like the guys that I know that are scammers. That's why I can never listen, because it's just like I just know there's too many guys I know who are like scamming.
And I always heard that there was good uses to NFTs, but I've yet to see used properly, I guess.
Well, in this case, he was like, so FaZe Banks has very clearly been pushing for a long time. He's been actually acting like the expert. He even, remember he hit up Kanye.
He was on Hawk-Tua.
Yeah, he was on Hawk-Tua. He hit up Kanye when Kanye was acting mad racist, but he also wanted to start like a coin. He's like, yo, bro, we know some of the same people. Like, okay, I got you. You know, like so confident. Like, this is why maybe I should become a scammer. I'm way too honest and normal for they just so much confidence is projected through this. Now he started, MLG. I think it's Major League Gaming related. Yeah. They were pumping this with Aiden Ross like a while back. Okay, like he did a whole stream with FaZe Banks.
MLG official MLG was pumping an NFT with Aiden Ross.
No, it was like it was like a meme coin, right? And FaZe Banks was involved, but he had also like, this is the funniest part. I remember seeing this stream specifically. I remember seeing people talk about it, and it's like him, Aiden Ross, and then like some of these like there's like these guys that are like quote unquote experts at meme coins that are always like popping up. Like, oh, they're always like young, kind of like goofy looking, like nerdish, but like they're also like probably made millions doing rug pulls. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they have a very specific look about them, and they're like chilling in the background, like on the Aiden Ross stream, and like he's there to tell them why, like how to make this all happen. And then it's like now we're at the point where he this MLG thing is like falling off, but this like DM got leaked, or this group chat got leaked, and this is what kicked it off. And it's an MLG official main chat. And I'm just going to click. This is Banks, and he hasn't denied this. This is, I think, true. Like, I don't think that. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. And he's like, Aiden Ross fucked this up. This community dumped on him buying. Used him as an exit liquidity. His ego got hurt. Blamed Frank. That sounds like Frank's a scammer, maybe. Him and Frank got into it privately. Aiden despises Frank and spins and drives a narrative about Frank selling. Somehow this falls on me, and threads to farm the whole situation, spin it into me selling and dumping coins. When I ran the thing up from fucking 3 million to 200 million organically, top blasted multiple times, invested a fuck ton of money, and never ever sold. The only bad actor in this entire thing is Aiden. Point blank, period.
So why did this DM get
It got someone leaked it from their group chat. I don't know. Like because I guess the coin, like a bunch of people exited at the top. Right?
Oh, I see. It's a classic I can see there's reactions,
like, it always
multiple
is
reactions.
Yeah, it's always like, this is the best thing ever. And like somehow you find out these guys have like 10 side wallets that they've been like pulling the money out from. So this got leaked. And so Aiden was obviously upset about it. And FaZe Banks got dragged so hard on X. Like literally people have been coming at him where he claims to have stepped down from FaZe. He is leaving the internet supposedly. And Aiden did stream. Now I always look at this stuff like I'm being scammed by everyone involved. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is like somehow this is some like attention grabbing, because even he's like, he has this chat with Aiden. He's like talking, and he's like, woe is me on Twitter about how everyone's like, like farming content. I'm like, literally, that's your guys' whole strategy when it comes to streaming. Everything you guys do is clip farming. Like literally, that's what you do. That is the content strategy, is to be clip farm. That is the strategy of all IRL streamers, honestly, is they develop something that they know is going to get clipped to shit. It's going to be passed around the internet. And now you're upset that everyone is like farming you now. Like, this is your whole strategy. This is what you want. You know,
Harley,
what I mean?
give us
And
a 15-second take on what you think about clip farming.
What do you mean clip farming? Like posting?
I'm just trying to do a bit about what Lynch just said about how content creators are trying to speak in clips.
Oh,
but it's
I'm
falling
an idiot.
real flat. But I think maybe.
Yeah, bro, you just clipped yourself, bitch.
Exactly. I was going to say, I think I just made the clip. I think I just made the clip. All right.
Yeah.
Back
We're gonna call this clip fucking idiot fucks up fucking trying to make a fucking, oh no, I'm the clip now. No, I can't. Anyways, continue.
No. So, oh man, I you know what? So this guy put together a whole timeline of why FaZe Banks is a scammer.
So that's what I saw. I saw
that.
that the other day at Shambhala, and I didn't open it because it was the last thing I wanted to read about.
You didn't want to
Like, I
engage.
clicked my internet worked briefly. Everyone's internet there worked unless you had Rogers. Your internet did not work. So when I got a brief bit of internet, I saw that and I was like, no, we're not reading this now with my.
You get a
my
bit of internet. It's like BuzzFeed list 30 ways to die at Shambhala. You're like, no, not this article, not now.
I can tell you, this guy people on Twitter got time for FaZe Banks apparently, because this guy listed all his scams, supposedly alleged
But
scams.
hold on, real quick before we get into that, because I do want to hear that too. Is what I don't understand is like they drop a coin apparently called
MLG.
called 360 No Scope 420 Blaze It in October 2024. Then they changed the name to MLG coin. So when someone buys 360 No Scope 420 Blaze It, and then in a matter of 5 days in January, it goes from 3 million to over 150 million from aggressive endorsements from banks and other people.
Of course, yeah.
Like, what's the long-term plan? Like, if you bought it in October 2024, like, what do you need to buy 360 No Scope 420 Blaze It and sit on it for? Like, what is it going to function as? What's the MLG coin supposed to be, that we're all supposed to buy it and we're all supposed to hold it and everyone holds it? Like, maybe I don't understand the game of it. Like, it's not something
I think it's actually the whole.
That's
the
how
whole
I feel
thing
about
is
all
this,
crypto, but yeah.
No, this like specific, these like meme coins. Unfortunately, you got to start from the place that like, it's like a scam anyways. Like, all of it is like someone selling at the top and it has no intrinsic value at all. Like, you're building a community for what? Like, what are you doing with this other than the mainstays? Like, you know, ones that are either like providing a real service in the blockchain, or ones that are like widely accepted. These things are like, I mean, if you're dumb enough to be doing this, I'm sorry. I guess I don't really feel that bad for you. Where you look at like if you look at FaZe Banks' face and body, like if you take him in, okay, and it's like,
I mean, look at his body.
Like, you just look at him in like his Chrome Hearts Uggs boots, Chrome Hearts jeans.
Well, you want me
like
to look at his feet too?
You got to check. You got it from top to bottom,
talking.
dude. From top to bottom is like, full Chrome Hearts from head to toe. Unfortunately,
You didn't get that from being an honest guy, you're saying?
no, it doesn't. Like, it's like everyone, they like go look, just look at, take him in now, and then consider that he may have been a part of that. He by the way is denying. He said he's been trying to reach CoffeeZilla, who is the number one reporter on frauds and scammers online, and he's like, I want him to do a huge video. I'm like, yeah, I bet you
Didn't he
want
do
a huge
Brennan
video
Schaub
about
video?
you.
CoffeeZilla? Oh yeah, I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Brennan Schaub content's been piping hot lately, though. I can't really. It's hard to get into that because he's suffering down in Texas in his new studio, and I'm here. I have to consume. But he's like, oh, call him up. Then him and Aiden talk, and he's like, oh, we're like, there's just so much happening.
Well, that's a good thing for Banks now. If you had CoffeeZilla did a video,
Of
and
course,
if you were being honest,
and I think like if you guys probably know some scammers in your days, like everyone, if you grow up, you made a few scammers. They'll just lie to your face for so long, and they just lie constantly, and they'll say whatever they got to say to like get where they want to go.
Well, you think he would want to make a CoffeeZilla video and lie to CoffeeZilla?
I mean, he's acting. No, I think confidence men in general should project confidence no matter what. I'm not saying this is him. I'm just saying that, like, if I were a scammer and I was going to choose the scamming route, you push it as far as you can until it's like That's it. And like, why is he saying he has to leave the internet now? He's like, I got to leave the internet now. My life.
Well, people were saying he posted a DM where they said someone was spending $50,000 to smear him on Twitter.
Well, that was a hilarious post. I saw that. Then someone's like, oh, now they're like, I have it confirmed. Someone's out here trying to, I imagine all these people are probably wrong. The crazy part is just getting your DM leaked where you're talking shit about a guy who bought you one of 3 Chrome Hearts watch, dude. Who like, I remember they made a content house back. How much is that? It was him, Summer Rae, and Summer Rae, Aiden Ross. And you know what's funny is like, he's like, yeah, Aiden Ross, like he's my brother. Like he did this for you. To me, I'm like, bro, he like didn't charge you to be in the house. You were the most popular streamer in the world.
Right. It's at that time to have you around.
Like if I have you around me and I'm like, and we're around each other, like that's a good look for me ultimately. I mean, like, I should have upgraded from Harley Morgenstein to Aiden Ross so long ago, bro. Like, I'm fucking up,
right.
Dude.
Like, he wants a fucking loser like you hanging around.
Dude, he'd love to know about Oreo-Reese sales. That's for sure.
He'd love to get pegged at Shambhala.
In a poncho.
The problem is there's actually so much in this story that I find interesting, and it has a lot to do with just, like, the, like, lore of it all. But what I find so funny is just, like, people are still so dumb. And they're being manipulated nonstop. And when I look at these guys pushing these meme coins, like you just see them sitting there, it's just like, unfortunately, it also feeds into my confirmation bias. I'm like, I'm right. What I think is right. But it really is tough to understand that people are putting all this money into this stuff. And they're like believing either this is a completely all fake narrative and they all exited and they all made money. And I guess like you're supposed to be able to tell what the wallets are doing. But there's definitely ways around that. There has to be, you know.
Definitely,
you do like shadow wallets.
But I just like it's so funny. I don't know
another wallet.
What's the game like what when people are like the fans lost money, people lose money. What were they expecting when they bought this? What did the fan expect?
Aiden Ross claims he made FaZe Banks and all the 3 other developer guys or whoever the quote unquote experts. I have a lot of videos, but I think I'm going to save it for like a live if this continues because there's just so much there that they signed contracts saying they weren't going to pump and dump. And I'm like, no way he called his lawyer and made these guys sign contracts to say that they're not going to pump and dump this coin that he's pushing to his audience because like, I don't want to pump and dump. If the first thing you say when you're a scammer is, I don't want to pump and dump.
To sell it.
This is not a pyramid scam.
If you're like, oh yeah, I'm not going to sell it. But when do you get, like, if you're like, oh yeah, I won't pump and dump it. What's that mean? You buy MLG coin and you hang on to it forever?
Pretty much.
I mean, my wife's holding on to Fart coin right now. That's the only one that's up.
But that's fine. That's because you're being jokes and you're having fun with Fart coin.
By the way, Fart coin is the change she pulls out of Lynch's pockets when she's doing laundry. All right. I like it. Fuck you guys.
I mean, like, what do they expect? I think they went from a market cap of 3 million to 200 million. That's a huge, if you're the person buying in at 3, 4, 5 million, or if you bought Trump coin when it was first came out, if you were able to get access, you would have made a ton of money. But ultimately, yeah, everyone's got to sell to make their actual realized gains. Is there a long game to it? I don't know what they're selling you on that. Like what exactly? I think it doesn't really make sense to me. That's why I've never really invested in this type of stuff. Personally.
Me neither. Because it's like people want it, so they buy it, and everyone who wants it sounds to me like
low key. These guys are making like tens of millions. Everyone behind the scenes in these coins are making tens of millions of dollars. Yeah. They have to be. And you're all fucking suckers for getting involved, dude.
We could get into the Trump one, but we shouldn't. Tell me.
Well, what do you think? Do you think? Do you believe FaZe Banks or Aiden Ross? Or do you think they're in cahoots?
Thank God this shit didn't happen 10 years earlier and I got caught up in the fucking baking coin or epic coin fuck.
Yeah, fucking baking coin would have gone to the fucking moon, dude. It would have had a fucking $1 billion market cap. It's just the confidence. That's what it's just like. I always, to me, it's a sniff of bullshit. When someone tells you how great they are and how right they are constantly.
I'm sick. You bitch.
To me, it just like instantly reads as like, oh, I don't know.
Narcissist coin.
It's just weird. And especially when you've been wearing that hat. Like I wear a hat, but like when his hat when he got exposed at that like bar, He's been moving weird ever since.
Can you like get a hair transplant there on the back like that?
Of course you can, yeah.
So he must have done that by now, no?
It was a pretty bad Friar Tuck.
It's an easy fix if you like. You
I don't think it's ever an easy fix. I read somewhere that it's all a lie.
Show me our fan's hairline already. I want to see that cooked thing.
Oh yeah.
See if it's any worse than mine.
Yeah.
So we had a fan send something in here.
Yeah, we had a listener send in their hairline to be reviewed. They don't want to be. We're not going to disclose them, but I'll put the pictures up here. This reminds me of my hairline severely.
I want to see it. I want to see if it's fucking worse than mine.
It's the classic. I wish we got a top of that, but it's very much like the front is going back, but it's strong still down the middle.
Okay.
So there is a little touch of missing information here because
where am
I need to see the eyebrows.
Scroll down the sheet to
the sheet. Okay.
Yeah. It's hard when you don't have a face to judge with it. Not that you need to see the cohesive package.
I just need to see the eyebrows. But from this look,
the shape of the head looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I definitely, absolutely,
so I should point out
100%
28-year-old male.
Should I shave?
He should absolutely, definitely not shave his hair.
He's not at the shave yet.
Absolutely not. What he does have to do is he has to
coif it a bit better.
Never push it back like he's doing here in this picture. And it looks like the hair looks oily or wet or something.
Yeah, this is like post shower, I think.
He has to like just commit to a part on one side, and I think he's good. Or where he has on the sides here, he has them pushed back on the sides, like as if he goes back on the sides and then does a part. I think he could actually bring everything forward and make it work.
No,
but he definitely has to not have his hair be wet because then it makes it stringier.
To me, it's a shave situation.
No,
yeah, you're a bitch. You're a coward. This guy's got bigger balls than you. He should walk around with this fucking hair and stunt on
and
your
first
ass.
of all, you don't know this. You don't know the first thing about being bald. When you start losing your hair, you don't go longer on the hair. You go shorter.
But you don't.
The illusion is shorter.
Depends.
Always.
It depends. This guy has.
He has decent coverage.
Oh, he just has. It goes far back, kind of.
You guys are delusional.
No.
You
it
think
goes
he's
far
got decent
back.
Coverage?
Well, because
he's not.
You don't think like a
mess.
You don't think a nice like shaved head, not bald, like even just trimmed down
shave
short.
Is one option, but I think
no
if
shave will make him look
cover,
like will look bald. He'll look bald if it's shaved. He has like a small island on the front right here, and it's not going to help him. But his reserves behind that's looking thick, and he's got thick on the sides here. He could do something.
You're wrong. You know what? You see when there's smoke, there's fire. And you think the reserves in the back of the head are good? I can promise you, there's some.
He's not at the place.
He's not at the place
yet. They're defecting. They're defecting daily.
I just know, like, based on how much baldness he has on the front. I as a person who knows, at that age, like he is there.
It is young to be that cooked.
That's me. His hairline is my hairline at that age. I might have been a bit better. In fact,
I don't think you were better than that.
At 28.
I think at 28, I don't know.
Yeah,
but when you committed to your shave,
I shaved my head. At 28, I shaved my head.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then you had your island separation was more pronounced than his.
My island was not separated until recently.
Like it was just more pronounced. Your island. That's where you rock.
No, you know what it is.
You rock the
now it's
horn.
an archipelago now.
Yeah. I have no. It's still connected, but very, very little. The tsunami's coming.
It's the Isle of Lynch.
No.
Why? What's this guy saying? Was he saying that he thinks he should shave it or what?
He's asking our opinion on whether he should shave.
What did he say? He didn't have any context that he feels he should shave it. I mean, if he's asking,
no, there is a lot to do with like your. His head looks like a good shape, which I think is half the battle. Honestly, it's like, and I don't know his face. I don't know his like his.
I'd like to see how he actually wears it every day. Does he walk around like this, like he just got fucking a snow job, or does he fucking actually coif it at all?
There has to be a commitment.
Also, is he married? Do we have like a significant other in the mix like that? Take some of the pressure off. Because I would do a test run. I would shave because hair grows back. and I would just test it out.
No, I don't know. Dude,
Yeah, sometimes you don't
do a
want
It
shave
says the
like
guy
that.
who shaved his head like a fucking idiot, like literally.
Exactly what I'm coming
3
from
weeks
experience. It's not it. It's not it.
No, but you cut it like you went to like a $1 haircut place.
I think you jumped the shave scene too quickly, though. I think you you don't have the guts that this guy might have.
I think everyone's too late on it.
You thought
And
everyone was
the question
laughing
is, are
at
you
you
going to be
this.
are you going to be a bald head guy? Or are you going to be a guy who's a baldy man? Because now I'm at the age where like actually it's totally appropriate.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying,
it's
dude. But
super
this
normal
guy
now.
got like a decade of hair left. He's
12
got a decade
hours,
of hair.
12 years ago.
No, 28. It's a much harder call because you still feel you're still in your 20s. You feel, I don't know. It's just a different feeling than right now.
It would help to see exactly where his eyebrows are. But like my hairline,
your
my
face
hairline
card
goes up
does
that
matter a
high.
little
Also,
bit,
I'm
like
pretty
how
sure
it-
mine does the same.
Yours
Yeah,
is
it's not
you,
that different than my hairline, but I'm
Stop
also
trying to
40.
co-opt the bald man movement with your fucking bullshit.
Stop trying to
takes
grow
and
your army, dude.
I'm
trying
just
to,
telling
like,
you,
you're
like
trying
you're
to
trying to
turn
pretend
people.
like you're like me and our listener over here, and you're not. So stop trying to gaslight us into thinking that we can.
You're
have
trying to recruit.
Listen, I'm
right
a
now.
reservist at least.
I think what makes it hard is if you don't have the full context of like the actual like neck up. I can't see how.
Yeah,
what their
let me
beard
take a look
looks
at
like.
this
I
guy's
can't see,
cock.
like what's the what?
Let me see this guy's cock.
He's actually
That's Shambhala.
he's
You
13.
want to see? You want to see a dick print? You're like, I got to see this guy's dick print. I can't tell. I don't know. How does it look in jeans?
Honestly, but if you got like a good beefy dick print, you do want to shave.
Yeah, you do want to.
Because if you got a big beefy dick print and your hair's like all crazy, that reads fucked up.
You know
if you have a high
Like the
pitched
greasy
voice and a
strangler.
small dick, don't shave your head yet. If you have a big dick,
What do you
and a
mean? That
deep
makes
voice,
no
shave
sense
your
because
head.
that's like it's been scientifically proven that guys with shaved head are perceived to have more power and be stronger.
I have heard
Definitely
that.
think they can bench press more.
I have heard that. It's always some fucking bald dumbass telling
It's
me
called the
that. too.
Mr. Clean theory. I just made that up.
I think
That's why it was bad. Yeah.
so. We didn't give this guy any consistent advice. I think I
No,
would probably try.
we
I'd do a
Oh,
test.
we gave
run
him two.
personally.
We gave him
Here's
two
the
no
truth.
shave.
Here's
Two
the
to
truth.
one
Two
shave.
to one,
2 to
don't
1.
shave.
No.
2 to 1
Here's
don't
the truth.
shave.
Bald. Here's the real truth. I'm gonna hit you with the real truth. Right
Okay, now we're get the real truth.
It helps if you can grow a consistent, like your beard pattern is not brutal. Like if you're my brother-in-law who can grow like literally like a little, like that's it. And then like nothing else, that makes it harder because now you're really relying on like not looking like a thumb. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's true.
there's nothing that separates anything. You're just skin. You know what I'm saying? And so if you don't have like any,
I don't think
anything
this guy. I don't gather this guy has a strong beard necessarily here. We can't see though, but I think like, but that's the truth. He could end up looking
and I
thumbly.
think and then if you're like that, then it's even more important that you're I haven't taken my own
thumbly more
advice.
important, Steen.
You have to have fucking, it's not good to have you guys back, honestly.
That joke fucking slaps at Fractal Forest 8 a.m.
You have to be in shape. You have, if you're doing, you know what? I would wait. If you're
This
like,
guy's like,
15
how's
pounds
my
away-
hairline? We're like, fix your life, bro.
I don't know, bro. Let's see that cock.
We're like, yo, you got a girlfriend? How big is your dick? Can you even grow a beard? Get the fuck out of here with that hairline.
we're just asking you
seriously,
questions.
Leave it for sure. It looks good.
No. If you're 15 pounds away, just lose the 15, then do it. That's the truth.
So yeah,
the truth.
your choice, buddy, is either you just leave it or do
Or
what
you show
Lynch
us your
says and
dick.
lose. Do what Lynch says, lose 15 pounds and then
Or start
shave
wearing a
it.
Scully. Start wearing a Scully, whether it makes sense or not.
Yeah, join the Muslim Brotherhood.
Get a do
Start wearing a
rag.
Scully and carrying a dually.
Got a do rag. You know what? Actually, you got to work on your charisma. If you work on your charisma, I think.
Yeah, dude, you're kind of a bad vibe, bro. Fix your
Fix your
charisma.
body and your personality. Get a wife and a better job, and then shave your head.
Do you guys believe you could get your charisma up? Like you can gain charisma? You believe in that?
Yeah, but I think those people are always on some weird shit.
when
Like
they're
there
trying
are
to work
people
on
that
their
are like,
charisma?
I didn't know how to talk to someone. Like that's how you become like a Scientologist.
Yeah, as soon as charisma is not natural, does it still count as charisma? It's almost
well,
like
you could improve a lot of things about your life. But people, this is part of like,
I guess
people do this. People work on their charisma. Like they go to classes for this and they like follow video instructions on how to be more charismatic.
That's so creepy.
I thought it was just like innate. You know what I mean? Like it's more like an innate ability.
It is definitely more innate, but like I feel like everything could be improved. But there was like this skateboarder guy on YouTube that was very popular. And he's like giving millions apparently to Scientology and became a Scientologist. And all of it started with his desire to want to talk and interact with people better.
Yeah. That's Braille skateboarding, by the way. Guy ruined his whole channel and lost all his friends. He did it real savage though, that guy. He tore down the whole skate park and like didn't tell anyone and like destroyed his whole channel because he wanted to be the head of the San Diego Scientology to chapter.
He had his own skate park and he tore it down.
He had a pop-in channel, like really popular, and he had a lot of guys that people liked, and he had a skate park where they would film all this stuff. And he had people who like worked for him, and he just like would he's like got really into Scientology and would like leave for months at a time, and they'd be like running the channel, and like he made millions. Like he was a very popular. Yeah, he was
very big.
And then he just like one day was like stopped. He's like no, and like just.
He's like, I'm going to space.
No, he literally became, he became, I think he was up to become like the head of the San Diego chapter of Scientology. Like he was in so fucking deep, and they love celebrities. And like, he was a big YouTube channel. And like, just, he like basically,
you know why they love celebrities, by the way? Do you know like this connection?
Because they're popular?
No, it's because in Scientology, you buy your levels, like to be high level.
Yeah,
you
like
have to
$50,000.
buy the knowledge. Yeah, so like celebrities end up into Scientology because they can be catered to. They're like, oh, you're telling me like the more money I give, the more important I am in this structure. So they just buy their way to the top in some weird fucking popularity contest.
Not Will Smith, dude. He's just out here fucking wilding.
What do you mean?
He's a Scientologist?
Will Smith was supposedly going to be a Scientologist, or like was like low key, like he was playing with it, or he's like hanging around the church. And now he's
well, he's a fucking weirdo, so I wouldn't put it past him.
That's why I'm wondering if he maybe is in Scientology. Because have you seen his recent content?
That he was. I heard that like it was said that allegedly he was, because the way Scientologists like manage moments of disrespect or whatever, it's very common to be slapped. And he went and slapped Chris Rock there, and people were saying that's some Scientology shit.
Yeah, he's weird enough though. He's really gone too far. Like his comeback music he was doing, I was like, no one needs this.
No, man.
There's nothing worse than seeing people that you love, like who just really were the best.
Yeah, it was a far like a high.
Like he had
100%
approval rating. There was no better approval than Will Smith. Would you say, like in through the 90s, and the early 2000s?
Yeah, no, he's like literally one of my. He was like my top 3.
Yeah.
He was up there in terms of like just something to aspire to.
And like Tom Cruise is a Scientologist and is still killing it right now.
Bad Boys era Will Smith.
Yeah, I guess he just lost it.
Yo, Tom Cruise. I was. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm working out at home, I'll throw on a movie. Like I'll try to throw on like a 90-minute movie that I don't give a fuck about. Just something I could glance at intermittently and kind of treat it as a workout timer. So when the movie ends, I know I'm kind of done.
Yeah, some of us listen to music, but sure. Yeah, watch a movie.
Yeah. So I actually threw on The Outsiders the other day. If you can believe that one.
Outsiders. It's okay.
Yeah. I threw on The Outsiders. I read the book like in the
crazy cast, eh?
Crazy cast. And
I always liked That Was Then, This Is Now more than Outsiders, but yeah, sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, just Tom Cruise's voice in that movie. He sounds like a fucking woman or something. Like it's crazy, his voice.
I actually got my my gamer tag from PlayStation from Ponyboy Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's where it came from.
That's where it's from?
Yeah, but that's what inspired it.
Damn.
Yeah. But a little piece of lore.
I always thought of you more as like a soda pop guy, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, there's so much to cover. I don't think we have the time.
But someone at Shambhala, they hear on some crazy shit, like and he said he was like, oh yeah, he was like, I was fucking killing it, like Tom Cruise on a speedboat. And I thought that was such a sick thing to say. Like he was talking casually.
First of all, Tom Cruise stays grounded. He runs.
He was like, I was fucking killing it, like fucking Tom Cruise on a speedboat. And I was like, just thinking, like, man, some of these guys that do mad drugs say some crazy shit, and like casually, like just they'll just say some shit, and I was like, killing it, like Tom Cruise on a speedboat's good.
They speak in like Family Guy puns.
That's why AI could never, dude. They could never come up with that line. That's just pure human ingenuity right there.
AI doesn't have it like that, bro.
I want to leave you with one thing, because I realize we are a food podcast who hasn't actually done the real work. I finally came across the MDfoodieboyz. They were like, remember they were like going, you were sending me stuff from them, right? They're still out here with their podcast. It's mildly depressing that their podcast is sponsored by Taco Bell and is like one of the biggest ones out there in the food game.
That's sick.
We can't even get boner pills or anything.
Yeah. they're like producing the most basic level food conversation that you could ever hear from, and it makes sense because they're in grade 8. And so I was covering they did like last meals, and look, it's so funny.
I heard you confused by the 6'7", by the way. And I just want to let you know, I only know the 6'7" thing because of Joe List, the stand-up comic, was telling the story about how he was like chilling with his niece, and they kind of exposed him to the 6'7" thing.
It's just water?
No, it was because, if I'm not fucking this up, I think they were like, there was an NBA player getting interviewed, and they were like, how tall are you? And he just like, it was an athlete of some kind. Maybe it wasn't NBA. Maybe it was college or something. And
it was NBA. No.
He responded, and he was like 6'7". Like he kind of said it with like a funny thing, and it became memeified the way he said 6'7". And then people are just saying 6'7".
Okay, well, tell me what you think about this guy.
What's your boy's death row meal? If you guys were getting executed,
if you guys murdered someone.
This
murder in the first degree. Murder in the first degree. You got tried and convicted.
That's a good bleach job. He's got Steve Sanders 90210 vibe right here.
This is Harley right here. This is Sauce Boss.
Yeah, probably because you guys are already hating.
Zeering?
Getting executed.
Getting executed, bro.
And you had one last meal. What are you guys drinking? I think I know.
Love how you asked the question.
Wait, for the drink? A drink he's asking? The beverage?
He's opening with the drink.
I like that. No one ever does that. That's good.
Some milk tea boba.
Hold on. Pause this for a second. Pause this for a second.
So fire. Let's pre-fire this.
Hold on. That's a good way to ask the question. You got only a child who's inspired in ways that we can't even connect with anymore would come with an angle being like, yo, for your last meal before you die, what are you drinking? That's so sick. I've been asked the question 1 billion times on Epic Mealtime, and no one's ever been like, for your last meal, what are you drinking? And I never, I already have some ideas, but I actually never been asked that before. That's actually,
would you come up with milk tea boba?
Excellent question. Huh?
Would you come up with milk tea boba?
Well,
first of all, this is the most basic food. If you do a food show, food commentary, I think there's a show called Last Meals. This is not.
I've never been asked what would I drink for my last meal. He asked
himself, what would you drink? I mean, you would consider what you drink, though. Okay,
my answer used to be, I used to say a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what I used to say, but then I got murked once. Someone actually had a great response. They were like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, why? And they said, your last meal, you don't want it to be a cold one. And that hit hard. I was like, you know what? You're right. I got to think of something.
You also want Cinnamon Toast Crunch from 2005, not 2025.
Yeah, I understand.
You want the cane sugar Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, you want that Donald Trump Toast Crunch.
Basketball jersey. Only I said.
You got the drink.
That's Lynch.
The sweet tea. A crab boil with crawfish.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Crab legs.
The
egg. All the goods.
Egg.
Ooh. I don't know. What else?
What do you mean what else, bro? You got to fucking boil. That's what you get. I want some plain Lay's chips.
Lay's chips. Yeah, so.
That is funny, though. You could definitely go wrong with plain Lay's chips. That's not the
exactly.
I said like if you bought a box.
What?
Yeah. I said if you bought a box of the assorted variety of Lay's chips, Lay's plain chips is probably the last one standing. When you've gone through all the other ones, you're like, all right, I guess I'll do this.
No, there's also that point where you've overdone sour cream. And so you got to leave that one out because you've kind of done it a lot. And
but it's like a filler. It's a filler bag. You're never mad about it.
No, but you can't overdo the plain in the way that you can overdo a flavor.
Yeah. My problem with Lay's is I just like to eat one chip at a time.
Aren't you
Lay's
wearing a Lay's
can't.
T-shirt right now?
Busted, eh?
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's me. I'm that kid. I'm literally that kid.
That's weird.
I told you that is you. That's you on the podcast.
Yeah,
unplanned.
But the problem with the Lay's, I like to eat one chip at a time. And like the Lay's chips, you have to put too many in your mouth.
Yeah, you don't get enough out of one.
And then they all get mashed in your teeth really hard, more than other chips even.
Harley more than other chips.
I feel like I would pick something.
Nah.
I got mine.
This guy trying to get a word. That's Donnie on the left. I try to get a word in.
Okay, can you fuck off? I'm not the big head weirdo,
like
although I do have a big
buffalo
head.
wings. Fire.
Fire,
And then
pretty fire.
meal, probably a fillet.
I said this guy's
A
rich,
fillet.
dude. Fillet, like you're the fillet. Like what are you fucking 10? You're getting a fillet. I didn't know what
I
fillet
also
was.
find
Well,
that
first
funny
of all,
about
he is like 10.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
And second,
no,
it
he's
was
older,
the
he's older
fillets.
than 10, and you were eating fillets at 12. Yeah, right, dude. You're having like a fucking cheeseburger. You know,
No, I
Donnie
definitely
Donnie
was eating
eats the
filet
fillet. Yeah,
Yeah.
Donnie was doing that for
at
sure.
11 years old, you had
Benisery
filet
too.
mignon.
Yes,
100% Benisery
yes.
too was doing
Is that
fillets.
because you're
yeah.
a child of divorce, or is that just normal?
No, there was no divorce at 11, but
Sorry, apologies. I didn't
which
mean
is
to-
probably worse in many ways.
Yeah,
But
okay.
no, I was like, I remember when I was a kid, I was pretty picky around there being fat on meat. I always liked super lean meat, and at some point, I was introduced to filet mignon, and I was like, this is the way.
Yeah, bro, Benisery introduced you to the filet mignon. He got me too.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, steak would be good.
He
Steak
wishes.
would be good.
Then side of fries with drink.
Steak frites.
Don't fuck this up.
Probably just like
Come on.
6-7 water. Just Coke and then dessert.
Wait, how do you do it?
Grammys. Boston cream pie.
Good shit, dude.
Ryan.
Wait, how do you do it? Like this?
I thought that's a
shit.
pretty
Right.
solid
Trolling
pick by.
back.
Yeah.
by-
Yeah, no, that
Alright,
was
I
the
got it.
right. That was right.
Boston cream
Boston.
Stop saying cream pie, but yeah.
pie.
So
Mine.
he killed it.
All right, I'm gonna do.
This guy looks
Couple-
like he's got problems right here. I don't trust this guy at all.
He's in a jersey.
Couple pounds
so-
of snow crab legs. This is you,
Couple of
Lynch.
pounds.
Remember, I think they're from Maryland, so I feel like that's very like specific to the
So I was
area.
really impressed by the kid saying a boil, but I guess that's common shit
I
there.
think it's more like
Couple pounds of snow crab legs.
this
Yeah,
is the
it's
part
fine.
that.
And then we're gonna go for the appetizer.
I hate this part.
Just go like mashed potatoes or like
Mashed potatoes is not a fucking appetizer. Okay, appetizer. That's your chance to get another protein in there, bro.
Yeah, he's
You
talking
can't-
about sides, and he's calling
you
them
get-
appetizers.
You know
Yeah,
what, Lynch?
like-
You really have it out for these kids, and this is like I don't know if you're like
No, they've
what the deal
inspired
is,
me.
bro.
They've inspired me. These children have inspired me. In fact, you know why?
Why?
I'm starting a new podcast.
Oh, yeah, what's
Oh,
it
yeah.
called?
It's for 3.5-year-olds. We're gonna do last meals with my 3.5-year-old, and it's gonna be so good. Pre-fired, it's gonna be so good.
Hold on. I liked what you were saying at first. I didn't think somebody said we're gonna do a podcast for 3.5-year-olds. I liked it like a podcast, and we're just like goo goo gaga, oh be boo be.
That's not what 3.5-year-olds do. That's for babies. 3.5-year-olds can speak.
Oh,
3.5-year-olds are like,
And
you know
why
what?
is
3.5-year-old
why is your face red?
There is actually
No, they don't hit you with that. But
there's
they
a whole
do.
industry
They do
of, like,
mimic
kids
your
podcasts.
noises.
We could actually do a huge pivot and go into children's podcasts because there is a market for that. People have been talking about that a lot. Like where you design a podcast as if you're fucking Miss Rachel or like Blippy or some shit, and you're just doing like a podcast for children that they can listen to in the car. So you got to come out there and talk
It's
about
basically
like,
this, except instead of Donnie, we have like an AI cartoon avatar.
and we talk about
Like
and we-
Donnie's a VTuber. We'd have to make VTuber avatars.
Yeah, we do.
We'd
And
have
we
to
do
look
like
like
20 minutes on
cartoons.
on colors, like rainbows.
We'd have to.
Yo,
We'd actually
we
have to
should
put
actually-
a lot more flavor in our voice.
Yes. The tone would. I can't. I'd have to be bringing a lot more heat. You'd have to do a lot of the heavy lifting with your dumb voices.
I'd make songs, bro.
potatoes or like French fries or something plain.
That's bad.
And then side
That's
baked potato soup.
What the fuck
Okay,
with the
bro.
potatoes?
These
man?
spicy
This is
potatoes, bro.
Irish
Potatoes.
Oh, you guys are missing
Dude,
a
you're
really
about
important
you're
part.
about to die. You can go ham on the potatoes, like for the first
Yeah.
time.
You could get
Go
ham and
carb out.
potatoes.
So listen, he wants to
Let me
pre-fire
pre-fire
the
the
drink. This line is too good.
Fire.
Wait, let me pre-fire the drink. Lemonade.
Yes.
Yeah.
He knows his
Wait.
boy's beverage.
Yeah. mixed with some water.
They're best
too.
friends. Him, the Jersey guy, and the.
Look, he
Put some
wants to
water
mix
in
it
it.
with water.
Little
That's pretty
I
chill.
respected that actually.
That is very respectful. I
Respectful.
wish I had that kind of move as a kid.
I'm big on lemonade. I heard you sort of fucking
I don't like
shading
lemonade.
lemonade.
Lemonade's
there.
not good. It's
Nah,
not. That's like a
it's-
low tier drink in my opinion.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
And then for dessert,
Potatoes.
peanut butter milkshake.
Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately for him, he's too
Weird
full
take.
by the time that peanut butter milkshake comes
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
He wishes.
I
he
just
wishes.
did this yesterday. I went to an Italian restaurant and I ordered like
A peanut butter
fucking
milk
asshole.
shake.
No, I ordered like such an asshole, and I have to say they brought out butter noodles, which is the thing for children. It was like a fancy restaurant we went to, and they're like, "Oh, we
bring
make butter
noodles. For
No,
the
they make
retard.
like I was eating like white anchovies with olive oil and red onion with like bread. That's the kind of restaurant we're talking about here, okay? And she wanted butter noodles. They're like, "I'll give butter noodles." And I'm like, "Okay, you butter noodles? You expect like just a plain noodle, whatever?" They brought out this plate of butter noodles that blew my fucking mind, dude. I ate half of it. It was so. They must have taken the entire quart
Butter.
of butter, like
And
literally.
noodles.
They made.
I know.
angel
I
hair
know. I know
pasta.
butter noodles. Just already. I get it, bro. You're down.
No. I'm an expert in butter noodles. We get butter noodles everywhere we fucking go. This is
expert in
like top
butter
3
noodles.
options.
You get some
Okay?
at the ski hill.
No, this butter noodle, I could not believe they put the amount of butter that I wish I had the balls to put on my fucking pasta. I wish I had the fucking
Dude, that's
balls
the
to
one
do
thing
this.
about everything at the restaurant you were at, and every restaurant is they just put on way more butter than you need. Everything just has
No. I'm
so
a big
much butter.
guy. I put a lot of butter on. If you catch me with a challah and butter,
Oh, you dialed that one back.
I'll be. If you catch me with a challah, I would be. No, because we do.
Catch
do,
me with a challah. I mean, a challah.
in my house. In my house, every Friday we do have.
What?
Lots of-
Shabbat. I
Do you
mean,
light a candle?
We do. actually.
Shabbos.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Were you
Dude.
jealous?
I am not jealous at all.
Oh, this guy, I forgot you want to be childless and a fucking loser in the mountains. I forgot about that.
Bro.
Hey,
You're like,
dude,
let
sounds
me
like
have
Shambhala.
a-
This guy doesn't have
Sounds
the
like
fucking
Shambhala,
balls
bro.
to take care of another fucking human. He doesn't have the fucking balls, dude.
Can't
You
even take
wouldn't
care of
dare,
himself,
dude.
bro. Can't even take
AI,
care of
all his
himself.
worries are going to be taken away when AI solves all our fucking problems. This guy's fucking scared of the future.
Oh, look, you're actually fucking betraying yourself as worried and hoping on AI to save you.
I'm willing to find out.
I
have
hope
the
AI
balls, dude. I'm
saves you
willing to
guys,
live in
bro.
that world. I can live in that world. I can live.
I hope AI saves you both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why, you're about to be dead at Shambhala next year?
Oh no, I'm gonna be chilling at Shambhala.
Yeah, well, your last meal will be a fucking burger thrown in your face. off
Like,
the
what's your
fucking
last
stage at
meal?
Shambhala.
What's your last meal? And I'm like,
Your last meal
bump.
is a mystery bump.
They're like,
Yeah.
what's your last meal? I'm
Mystery
like,
bump and a
mystery
fucking hamburger to the face.
mystery bump and a Vyvanse.
Yeah. Just fucking you get is mayonnaise in this piece of bread. That's it.
They're like,
that's enough.
what's your last meal? And I want like a gibbet from inside Crocs. Like I want a couple of gibbets.
Oh, I
This is
got
real.
you.
The last meal's a lie anyways. They don't have the budget. You think you
No,
get
they
to order
changed it.
whatever you
Apparently,
want?
you just have a menu
Yeah.
now to choose from. They
You
used
think
to
you're
really
getting a
give
crab boil?
No, you're
Like-
getting
No,
whatever
no,
the
they
fuck
used to
they
do
have in
that.
the prison
No,
cafeteria.
no. They used to do that. They used to like make an effort. They really did, and now they don't because it's too crazy. Because people asked for extensive meals.
They don't even, at this point. They're not even trying because they let that guy Koberger get away with.
Well, are
not
we
going
gonna
on
do last
fucking-
meals here or what?
Yeah,
Have
what
some
last
fall
meal?
asleep
What's your
on the
last
mic?
meal, bro? What's your last meal, Tom?
We didn't actually do the last. There's one more guy, but I'll save it. It's
Oh, they're not going to save it. Fire. Let me see him right now. What's he
You want
got?
to you want to pre-fire this? Let me pre-fire.
Pre-fire
one
this
for you.
guy.
Pre-fire this video.
I got it, boys. All right, for my drink, I'm gonna have to go Dr. Pepper.
Big.
That's
It's always
big.
a classic.
Yep.
Classic.
Oh,
that
he
trash?
hates it.
How's that
Are you trying to
trash?
hit a lighthouse?
How's that trash?
Bro, that guy likes lemonade. Don't try and convince him to
Yeah.
fuck with
Jersey
Dr.
guy's a
Pepper.
hater with his kendama or whatever.
That's okay.
Let him go.
All right, my appetizer, I'm gonna have to go with some like kind of like what Jackson said. Just keep it nice and simple. French fries and ketchup.
Not a fucking appetizer. Please.
Damn, see,
Someone
because no
needs
one
to tell these
corrected
children.
Jackson. Everyone's all fucked up on this French fries appetizer shit.
Yeah, they trust the Jersey guy. I feel like they trust the Jersey guy too much on that.
French fries and ketchup. Then my main dish, sushi.
Ugh.
She's so fire.
That's a good
Except
one.
for, like, what kind of?
It is a good answer,
I'm gonna
but
have to go
starting with
Spicy tuna roll, though.
French
fries.
and sushi is
Going
By the
French
way,
fries
trying
and
to-
sushi.
French
Tuna
fries and
roll.
sushi does not a coherent meal.
And this
I
guy's
get
trying
it.
to big dick the whole process with the ball in the cup now that his turn is done.
It is
Yeah,
jokes. He's
that
like,
guy-
Dr.
that guy's
Pepper.
a
Dr.
hater.
Pepper sucks.
Yeah.
It's like
Is my main dish, and then what do I have left? Dessert.
dessert.
Dessert and
I mean, as much as you want, honestly.
Ooh, dessert.
It's not as much as you want, honestly. That's not actually true.
It's his
Ooh,
question. It'll be
dessert?
how he
I'm
wants.
getting 2 pints of
Shout out to him.
2 pints of what is it? Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
I respect the 2 pints.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I thought
finish,
you
you
probably-
finish that first pint, and you're like, no, you still have another pint though, and you crack.
You're
that
like, I'm
one
only
open.
gonna die in 15 minutes. I got time for this.
Yeah.
All right. They're only gonna fucking put a firing squad on me in 15 minutes. I can probably eat this next pint. Anyway,
I'd hope that they would just sneak the death pill in my pint of ice cream.
Unfortunately, they're actually
the...
they're not very efficient at unfortunately killing people.
Yeah, when you look into the like
Like they're not good at it. Like,
The
they fuck it
process?
up all the time.
yeah, they fuck up. People don't die, or they think they're like not feeling anything, but they actually just can't move or complain, and they're feeling a lot.
You might be better off getting a firing squad for real. Like that actually might be the better answer than whatever else they do. So yeah, let's do the last meal.
I don't know. Mine feels lame because it's just like I'm just thinking pure like my favorite shit I eat, which is when I'm on vacation and I'm just thinking Spanish food. Like this one particular thing called carillada, which is like it's like a pig's cheek. It's like pork jaw kind
You
of.
need to shut the fuck up.
Shut up and just die.
Very
fuck.
thick.
thick.
Very
You're not
thick
getting-
and
You're like
juicy.
saying you like
Give me a
murdered
pig's
someone.
cheek,
You're like this
please.
place. This thing is called carillada.
I need
and they're just
carillada.
like, shut the fuck up, dude.
They're like fucking order the nuggets
get you
off
Burger
the menu
King.
and die.
Yeah, you get chicken fingers and fries, then maybe some butter pasta if you're lucky.
All right. Well, thanks for asking.
Okay, so you choose
yeah.
carillada. That's who you choose.
Carillada is the main. Let's say the entree is going to be like. Some
I don't know
like
how many times you've had carillada, but I bet you the way you're getting it in prison is not how you liked
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
they're getting it right. They're getting it right.
They're flying it in from Spain.
Like you're putting,
That's
you
it.
have to consider. You have to consider how much pressure you're putting on them.
Okay,
You're like really
well, these guys are
trusting
hoping
them
for a
to-
buttery crab boil. Like they're gonna have a fucking like. a
Oh,
tank
that's
set up
so
in the
much.
parking lot.
That's so much more. They already know what that is. Versus carillada.
First of all, I'm being executed in Spain for
Okay,
a crime
fine.
of passion, anyways.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. For sure.
Okay.
So like,
Well, then-
I don't know. The appetizer would probably be some like.
French fries.
No, maybe like a fire dumpling, like a cabbagey chicken dumpling and some peanut butter sauce or something. Like maybe a fire dumpling for the appetizer. Dessert, I mean, ice cream's a good choice. I fucking love ice cream. Maybe pie. Like, okay, here I'm going in hard. I'm gonna go the half sugar, half apple pie. With a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on it. The pie is slightly heated up, but then cooled
Nice.
down a bit so
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
sugar gets
We know how
crispy.
it works, bro. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
how that works.
For sure, dude.
Yeah. So,
That's fire. That's fire.
wait, I need a drink. I need a drink.
Yeah.
Hold on, let
Final
me pre-fire
drink.
this drink. Let me
I mean,
pre-fire
I
this
don't
drink.
fucking-
Let me
let's
pre-fire it. Let me pre-fire it.
Pre-fire. Let her pre-fire.
Strawberry passion awareness Fruitopia.
Happy dad.
A beer.
I mean, those are both wrong. The thing is, like, I don't
Fuck
feel
you.
passionate about drinks.
Oh, he's gonna just go dry throat it. He's just gonna,
No,
dry
Oh,
throat
yeah,
it. Eh?
dude.
You want to dry throat that pie? Fuck you.
yeah.
I'll get a.
He's like, don't worry, I got enough milk from the ice cream.
I'll get a
good."
lemon cocoa.
This guy's
I'll get a
trying to-
lemon cocoa.
Fuck. I'll fucking pull the switch on the chair after you drink that lemon coke.
I'm drinking. I want it.
Fucking. I'll
You got to
bottle
shake
bro.
it well. Shake it well. Shake that can, and then crack yourself a lemon cocoa.
What about you,
Okay.
Lynch? This guy's making me sick.
I can't wait to hear this. Lynch is gonna be like, "Oh, chocolate muffins from the gas station in Alberta."
I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna get
Cuban lunch.
Diet Coke, For sure. Diet Coke is my
That's your appetizer.
unlimited Diet Coke. Yeah.
Diet Coke soup.
Yeah. My appetizer is gonna be cheese pizza. With
My appetizer is a full
with
dinner.
a smash burger.
But wait,
My
who made your
appetizer-
cheese pizza?
My appetizer is a dinner for 4.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, who made your cheese pizza though? Was it an Italian or Greek or a guy from India?
It would be my favorite place from here. It would be don't worry about it. It would be more
Okay, a
Italian,
guy
I
from
think.
India. Got it. Okay, continue.
No. And then I would get for my entree, I'd get a ribeye with cream corn and
Corn, man. Corn, the enemy.
some butter mashed potatoes, some
Garlic?
matchstick fries, or no, like maybe matchstick fries, and then some broccoli. Okay,
Lynch, you're about to
Okay.
die, bro. You could drop the act.
and then I'm
Okay.
gonna get.
No one wants
and
to
then I'm gonna
watch
get-
you struggle to swallow broccoli just to impress your wife as you're dying. Just
You know,
drop
you
the
know what's
act,
funny?
bro. Get a
You say
second.
that?
Get a second serving.
Yeah,
of
Say
let me
that,
get
but
some
there's nothing
vegetables
better
in.
than a bite of cream corn, a bite of steak, and a broccoli to wash it.
I know that, but you don't
I
have
know,
to
that's what
pretend
I-
to know that.
I eat broccoli every day. And
Okay.
for dessert, I'm getting
It's called chocolate. Okay, I don't know. Carry on.
for dessert, I'm getting
Chocolate desserts.
a full sugar apple pie, not half sweet, full sweet, all the way. Take it all the way.
No.
But
You're-
the pie crust is paramount to my experience. I need to have the best pie crust you've ever had. In fact, the ratio should be more like a 30-70, maybe a 40-60. That's a little crazy. for
But can
pie
I
crust, but
clarify now?
That's
'Cause
how
now
much.
you're
No.
messing
Your
up.
turn
You
is
messed
over.
it. No, you messed
No,
up my
no,
dessert.
no.
You misunderstood.
No. Take your half sugar diet shit out of here. I'm going with
That's
my
what I'm
full
saying.
sugar.
It's not half the sugar
Only
of a
pre-fire
regular
He
Like
wants,
free
he
fire
wants
my-
a sugar pie and also
sugar
an apple
pie
pie.
with
I know.
apple twisted through it.
Yeah.
Stop lying.
Ah,
Run the tape back.
Half sugar.
And then I'm gonna get also gonna get vanilla ice cream. A tub though.
Ooh,
I'm gonna get the
original.
big tub. The big tub. And
My
then I'm
last
also
meal,
gonna
infinity ice cream.
I'm also gonna get some Oreo-Reese's peanut butter cups inside of that.
All right, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
All right,
done.
Harley,
Hold
tell
on,
us all
hold
the
on, what
different
about-
flavors
and
of
then-
Lay's you're gonna get since you're sponsored this fucking episode.
Is it me now?
What about after? Don't you get dessert after? Isn't there something after dessert?
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
get a
have-
tea.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a coffee.
No,
That's
you
good.
get a
Definitely
tea.
have a
That's
coffee
good.
to finish it.
No,
The
you're
coffee.
getting-
You could do a coffee. You could do a coffee. You can get a
That's my
cappuccino.
Yes, 100%. I'm getting I'm definitely getting coffee with my
Decaf?
my,
You're getting a red rose.
full caffeinated. Light roast.
Okay.
I don't want too dark. Maybe medium roast at most.
Okay.
That's it.
My appetizer is I get nachos.
Damn it.
What do you want
That's a
that?
great call.
You can have some.
No,
This is why
I
I
thought
dying
about
with
it
you.
last
I'm dying
time.
with
Yeah,
you.
no, you know what? I was thinking about nachos too. Yeah, that's good. Good call like that.
Italian
Yeah.
sausage in there, or
Yeah, no, actually, I don't think I would put a
lot of
a meat
chease.
in there. I would have it would just be like a cheese on there, some jalapenos, maybe some olives. No protein, but on the sides I would have like guac, sour cream, and salsa. My beverage, I choose a Monster energy drink,
what color?
white, and
Sugar-free?
Yes. Otherwise, you'll be bothering my teeth all night.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my meal, I think I would like a full order of Chinese food. Like I would like to place like a whole dim sum order of
Like
various
General Tao,
dumpling,
beef and broccoli,
Yeah, I
chicken
want
fried rice.
black pepper, salt and pepper, shrimp. I want some Cantonese chow mein,
Ooh.
Singapore style noodles. I want to be fucking full.
You want that Peking garden?
I want to be full. And for my dessert, I want to eat a spoonful of whipped cream out of a man's ass at Shambhala.
A little
wants to-
Coke spoon, so it takes a
He
long
wants
time.
to get pegged with some whipped cream.
Little Coke, it takes a long time. Like 5 minutes later, I'm like, starting to stink in here.
Right, David?
Let's pre-fire the end of this podcast. I gotta go, man. Let's go.
Hold up.
What's next? Yeah,
He
after
needs
the party.
a-
The after party. He needs his post nut
Nah, I
fucking
do.
meal or what?
I do pie also. That'd be pretty chill. An apple pie or a sugar pie, blueberry pie.
Pie's got high ratings on this podcast.
Yeah. Because you know what? Like ice cream and cake, not so much. I don't like that. I don't like ice cream cake as much as I like pie and ice cream. So I
Try
think I would
smoke a
do that.
cigarette also during my coffee.
Yeah, I'd smoke a
I forgot to
cigarette
mention
too.
that. Yeah, just one nice Belmont.
Yeah, I
For
want
old
to smoke
time's sake.
your cigarette after you. Like when you're done with it, I want to hit it once.
Yeah.
I want to smoke a cigarette, but I want it to be the cigarette I smoked when I was like 16 and ate a fucking Subway grilled chicken sandwich.
You want to pre-fire it. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well,
All right, guys.
That's good.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. Stay true to yourself. Follow your heart. Trust no one except us. And leave some comments and send us some more hairlines. I mean, yeah. And our previous boy, you could send us a bit more information if you'd like, and we could help you even further. Yeah. All right, guys. Bye.